They got their friggin' cameras out. Whoops.
That's okay. Hi, Janice. I'm gonna go live. Janice is like, is anyone there? We're here.
Hello. Talking about the weather.
We're talking about sorry, we're talking about the weather. Hi, Darlene. I'm here today with Anne. And
Hi.
Eileen is our mod, who you won't see on camera if you're new to our channel. We have mods without cameras. Waiting in the room. Anne is filling in today since Kathy is not going to be here, which I really appreciate. And we're going to do some 4th of July colors and themes, and we're going to do some grid journaling. I pre-made out my couple pages of stars to work on.
Oh,
And
wow.
I'm going to be using some digitals today to finish it when I'm done. Make it a farm 4th of July.
Wow, that's so clever.
Is
Yeah, I was
it?
going to do some stars and I didn't get around to it, but oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it's like who would thought to make roosters and stuff 4th of July like?
Yeah.
I think it's clever. So it has houses and all kinds of cute stuff. Patriotic chickens, right?
Yeah.
That's normal.
Yeah, all the chickens need little flags. They can run around the chicken yard with the flag.
Exactly. Who else is here? Hi, Linda. Terry. Hi, Dar.
Happy 4th, everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here today. Hey, Sherry. Sherry, I went over to Hobby Lobby as well. They did not have any mediums marked down. And that's typical that everything will not be the same as someone else's Hobby Lobby.
That annoys me. I get all excited and then I check my Hobby Lobby, go to their website, and none of that stuff is on sale at mine.
Yeah, like I think the last time Dee Dee got a bunch of stuff on clearance at Hobby Lobby, I can't remember what it was, but I went and the only thing they had was jewelry stuff. And then everything else she had shown, I think that my store had already gotten rid of it. So there's also some of that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I ended up getting a few of the paints.
Okay.
And they had on sale for $2.49. And then I just got I'm like, Dee, I got the cobalt turquoise, the colors I like. This one's kind of like a little bit harder to find these. Don't ask me to pronounce it. Hold on.
What is it? Oh, that's green. It's a green.
Yeah. It's blurry.
I like the way they have it translated for us.
Green shade. It's a green shade of blue.
Yeah, I understand green shade, and I can pronounce that, right? That's for us.
Yeah, so this one is, I can't even begin to pronounce it. Come on, camera. It doesn't ever like to focus. I will say that I kudos to people who have good cameras. I give up, even on autofocus. It just never works. This camera does not ever do good autofocus, even when it's on. The Brio is good for other things, but it's really terrible for focusing. So I just don't even bother. See, I can't even show it. All right, I'm going to turn off my autofocus. Okay, let's see. And I got a burnt sienna, which I like because it looks like rust. Indian yellow, because that one is harder to find. I agree with her. And then a red medium. So those were the paints I got for $2.49. They had, what was the other one? There's another one, a student grade sort of paint.
Paint spray? No,
like a student grade version of their brand paint. If I didn't buy it, I got a lot of paint. I really didn't even need that, but just like it's such a deal. I got the sponges from 13 down to 324. I shouldn't make myself big. I'll do that real quick. It'll be easier for you to see. Okay. So I got the sponges. I got some artist tape for 87 cents. I need to turn down my brightness. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just too bright. Where's my phone? Might be my light above. So I'm looking in the camera and I'm having trouble seeing it. There. That is better. No, I can't read it. Can you all read it? There? Maybe there. Good Lord.
Oh, that's a nice bag of those sea sponges. Those are nice.
Yeah, I think maybe I have my light too bright.
Those are great for all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, I think I agree. I got some brushes. They had a lot of brush sets left. Or I was just said they had about, maybe an eighth of what was left. The entire brush aisle was empty, other than a few sets. I did not get all the sets. I just got a few. These are the angled brushes and straight brushes that were normally $6.99 for $1.74. I got, let's see, this is $4.99 for $1.24. Little, they're more of fine line, 3 fine liners, and that. I'm gonna call them pointy brushes. I know that's not correct. The names are on the back. Let's see. And I got this pack that was $7.99 for $1.99. So I just went with the smaller brushes. I have a lot of large brushes, so I just focused on that, getting the small brushes. And these were the little, I think they're they're different
They were
sizes.
cheap enough. You don't have to clean them. You could just throw them away.
You just toss them.
That's true. I mean, this was $1.99. So yeah, I just focused on the small brushes and not the big brushes. So I got this was not on sale, but I just love the mushroom stencil.
Oh, that's a nice stencil. That
Isn't
looks
it
like a lot
cute?
of fun. Yeah.
This is
That is
$1.79. Look how cute. I love this one.
Oh, that is adorable.
That's a cute stencil.
Thanks. I thought so too. And price wasn't bad, so.
Would you say $1.79 and it wasn't on sale?
Right. They run these on sale periodically, but I thought that was a great price, $1.79 for that. So you pay a lot more if you were getting a person's stencil. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of this brand.
Yeah.
I got these. Dee Dee did have these. They had them at mine. The sketchbooks that you get a 3-pack.
Oh, those are nice. Yeah.
These are super nice. They're $1.74. Normally $6.99. These would be good for those those leather journals we got off of Amazon to fit those. And then the other thing I got was 2 other things that was not on sale. They had this, which was in a weird location. I got some chiffon ribbon.
Oh.
And this was pricey. It was $7. But I saw someone using some chiffon ribbon for just for texture on your paper instead of cheesecloth. And I like the way it looks. So I bought that. I was like, chiffon. I don't remember.
Colleen, don't forget, you got 3 pounds of cheesecloth from Michelle.
Yeah, but this is a little, that's true, but this is a little different though.
Yeah, this is high class cheesecloth.
This is chiffon. It's
chiffon cheesecloth.
Yeah. Chiffon's fancy.
Fancy.
So, yeah, I want to be fancy. I was like, when I saw the person using, I was like, I don't know where to find chiffon at. And then I was there at Hobby Lobby, lo and behold, chiffon ribbon.
There it is.
It's a little different cheesecloth. It's very, see-through and thin, but you can see how you can take the edges and just charade the edges however you want them. So I know it's not new to anyone else, but it's new to me. The other thing I got was these again. Of course, the stuff I wanted was not on sale. I got the sunflower ones to go with that new paper line. I had these, and they have all these little sunflower sets.
Oh, those are nice.
Yeah, they're nice and they're big. I mean, look how many you get.
That's
Oh my
nice.
Tons.
Bag sunflowers.
Big bag. Yeah, exactly. I could do a girl with sunflower hair.
Oh God, you have to have her 7-foot face.
Yeah,
do
so that was
popsicle sticks and then make a 3D arrangement. Oh, you can glue them onto your paintbrush stems after you finish with your paintbrushes.
all the old ones. Got my old ones, and then put them on pins. That would be fun.
Yeah, you could have a bouquet of sunflowers.
I mean, it's like I got it because of this paper line that I purchased. The Stamperia Sunflower and Art, and I started working on putting the book together. This is Simple Stories binder, and I got it at Cherry on Top. And so I covered it with the rice paper on the inside of the cover and the outside. There's the back. And it went on so nicely. The rice paper just takes the work out of it. And I started putting in my pages into the binder. So I used a combination of the paper that came with the line, and then I combined it with the Altair papers from Stamperia's set from a little while ago, because you can see the similarities and how they match.
Yeah.
And then, so this is the Altair. This is the new line, the Sunflower Art. Then I mixed in, this is a really old paper line from Stamperia, but again, it's these soft muted tones. Oh, that's right. This I covered up. That's why it's thicker. And that was the Altair paper on the back. This was part of the Sunflower Art, but look how nicely the two different lines, I should say, the two different lines complement each other. Yeah, because we bought a lot of the Altairs when they came out, and this Sunflower line, it matches it so nicely. So I was excited. Yeah. And then the Sunflower line here, and then I mixed in some Graphic 45 with it because they had some solid tones. This is the Graphic 45, since it's a sunflower farm.
Yeah.
And then this came from what's the brand? Hold on. I've only had 2 glasses of Diet Dr. Pepper. Countryside. This one's $49 a market. And this one I bought, is it last? I don't remember. Last time I bought this a while ago. I'm going to use this line, and because it goes along with, if you look at let's see, which one is it? Which one has the house with the chickens on it? Hold on. Oh man, it's further back. Anyway, this line's going to go beautifully with it. Oh, right here. So you see the countryside picture here with the ducks, the chickens, and the sunflower farm. So yeah, and this has the ducks, the Graphic 45.
Wow. Now, are those stickers or
they're rub-ons.
Oh wow! I don't think I've ever seen colored rub-ons.
But if you look at if you look at the ducks for the Stamperia's sunflower one, and you look at the graphic 45. I mean, they're literally just the same. They're white ducks.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like,
A
cool.
duck is a duck is a duck.
Duck
Yeah.
is a duck. And then this one has, the sunflowers, the sunflowers that was part of this line. So all these will coordinate. So the rub-ons, the paper line will match so nice with the Stamperia sunflower one. And then
Yeah,
I think this
they
is,
do match.
yeah, it's great when, thanks for putting the binder link up there, Dar. Hi, Amy. Anyone else come in? Tori. Hey,
Hi,
Peggy. Hey,
everybody.
Kimberly. Who else came in? Oh, Kathleen. Hi, Kathleen. Oh, Barbara. Oh, what's not to like about chiffon cake? I missed that.
Hey,
Oh.
Danielle. You still talking to me?
Uh-oh.
Who else is here? Oh, Brenda. Hi, Brenda. You use cheesecloth on the spine of your signatures when you make journals. Oh, well, that's neat. And why do you do that? Just to keep the spines together?
How many layers of cheesecloth do you use? You must use it quite a
That's
bit.
what I was
Right?
thinking. It's very thin. One journal. Let's see. Brenda went to, looks like Hobby Lobby, got Pentel micro pens, a journal, 2 backs of brushes.
What?
Just the things you need and use. Good for you. I
Lucky
love
you.
that. Now, they had no pens or markers marked down that Dee Dee got. They had no markers, no pens marked down. They didn't have the sketchbook marked down she got. There's several things that they did not have marked down at my store that Dee Dee was able to get. I got remember I don't have help with chat. I gotta stop and pay. Maybe stop and look at chat.
Colleen, have you gotten any 49 and Market rub-ons? They are amazing.
Oh, I do have a lot of their rub-ons. I'm addicted to rub-ons. I have almost all of 49 Markets rub-ons.
They're
And
the best I've ever seen.
yeah, they come off like butter. It's not like the old time ones we used to get. A lot of them I still have in the drawer in there that are just They are wonderful. They really are. A lot of times I buy their rub-ons and not even the whole paper line. I just buy their rub-ons for the new releases. I think they really just kind of cornered the market for rub-ons, 49 and Market. And also I love the punch outs.
Yeah, they're nice too. They don't have a white edge around them.
Exactly. They don't have the white edge. So
That's
I
the thing
think
that I wish Tim Holt, his pieces all have the white edge around them. It makes it horrible.
yeah, and also like like they come in those cards and you punch them out yourself versus you don't have to punch out the others, but who cares? I don't mind. It only takes me just a few minutes to punch those out of those cards.
Right.
It's worth it to not have all those edges. So I don't know. I think it's their clearance, Brenda, but I almost feel like Hobby Lobby is going to be ditching their art stuff soon because they have moved everything around. They hardly have any of the planner stuff. Is really thinned down. The paper lines, the papers are thinned down. The mixed media aisle is literally one side of an aisle now. They've extended the baking and the party section in my store. I think they're weeding out art stuff. I feel like they're going towards being more of a home store, which the name will not match it being a home store, but
they ought to get rid of that crappy fabric that they sell. I think you got to be out of your mind to buy fabric there.
Hobby Lobby's owner, Cousins, bought it out and he wants it mostly home decor. Oh, see, the rumors were right then. Because who was it that told us that? Kimberly? That
I
said
think so.
that they were going to, they got like bed and bath stuff and they were going to like basically make it into a Hobby Lobby, into a home store. It's majority of it. I mean, gradually has become more of a home store and they're getting rid of a lot of the art things, the mixed media, literally one aisle, which has got Tim Holtz, some stamps, some ink pads. I mean, they have one big double aisle to vinyl. So I guess whatever they make the most money on,
That's a
between,
shame, though. That's really
it is
sad.
a shame. It is crappy now. I only went there because of Dee Dee. I get all my mediums online now because they don't care. I can get a few things at Michael's. My Joann's carries none of that. Like if I didn't order online, I would have nothing good. I mean, if I just went to stores here.
And we lost Tuesday morning, and Tuesday morning, now mine, I know many of them had closed and mine was open for a long time, but they kept on getting rid of the art supply stuff. That
They
whole,
did.
it just
They
shrank
did.
down to like 1/4 of one side of one aisle where it had been two aisle, a whole aisle both sides. And then
Yes,
nothing.
same. Yeah, and then they closed after
Then
that.
they closed.
My
All they were selling
my
were pillows and napkins, and then they closed.
my Tuesday morning has been closed for about 4 or 5 years.
Ours just closed like a couple of months ago.
Yeah,
Ours and mine.
same, Ann. And they just, once they got rid of the aisles down like a quarter of an aisle, I quit going in.
Yep.
I was so irritated. And COVID did them in. They probably weren't doing that well anyway. I think COVID just finished some stores off sooner.
Yeah.
Hi, Roseanne. Welcome.
Hi, Rose.
How are you? I love your name. It's so pretty. Amy said her Hobby Lobby is crappy. So Sherry's is doing the same thing. Yep.
Mine has been crappy ever since they opened.
Now, Eileen, don't hold back now on your, don't hold back on how you feel about Hobby Lobby.
She never holds back, Ann. That's the
I
problem.
know. I'm only kidding.
I tell it like it is.
I know. You always have. No, I mean, for sure.
Brenda said that there's just a layer in my hidden spine journals like Johnny does when she uses the cheesecloth on her spines.
Okay.
Hi,
Sophia.
That's interesting. I know what you want. I can't play right now. See, Tom went out for a bike ride and they ran the door getting excited, thought he was mowing the yard. And they get excited when he mows the lawn because he throws ball with them. And he went for a bike ride. He isn't mowing the lawn. So they're over here like wanting me to let him out. And the grass is so wet right now from all the humidity. It's going to aggravate their allergies.
Oh, yeah, that won't be good.
Yeah, exactly. So that was going to finish flipping through this is the new line. This is Graphic 45. I love how the Graphic 45, this line and the Stamperia's line matched so nicely, and the old line all went together. And I threw in some Graphic 45s. This is an old one too. This is a Stamperia Garden, I think Garden something. So I was really happy to add these other papers in here, and I still have room to add more.
Oh, you can add a ton more stuff. You got lots of room on those rings.
Yeah, and I haven't even now when the book lays flatter, I'll be happy, but I think it will as time goes on. Look, I got fancy, Eileen. I did one. See, what I like to do is fill the binder, and then you can take them out, the pages, like, Kathy has told us, take them out, take them in, And then you can stitch them, work on them, change them out. It's not like committing, as in, when you bind a book. But look, I took the acetate on there.
That
That's
looks
pretty.
good.
So that you can see the sky on one side. You can see her painting on the other. Yeah. So that was the only page I actually did anything to. The rest, I just cut them down to fit the book. And I still got room and to grow. So yeah, you can see I've put all those in, and I still have quite a bit room. So I'm pretty pleased. This is gonna be fun. I'm really enjoying this line, and I love that I can use the other things I already own and have fun with it. So yeah, I can, and then I can, and look, I can add sunflowers everywhere.
every journal you can put a sunflower. Just
I can add my Hobby Lobby sunflowers to everything.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Sunflower here and a sunflower there. Everywhere a sunflower.
Yeah,
I think that could be your calling card. Sunflower Colleen.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
Sunflower Colleen. I could get used to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went and cut out all the bits and stuff like Eileen was talking about from Graphic 45. They came with this other line, and I went through and took all the little bits out, and it doesn't take very long, honestly. I mean, see all the cute little
those are
more sunflowers. Yeah, all these cute little sunflowers. So yeah, this line's gonna be beautiful for this paper. It's like it's made for it. So I'm pretty excited. So I can't wait to start working on it. That's why I started working on the binder. I'm looking forward to play. And it's got this line has loads of bees.
Oh, those are cute.
Aren't they cute? That's what I love about the 49 Market die cut things that you push out. They have no white on them, and you get all these little deep little things that you don't get. Well, you could get a bee, but it have that dumb, like she said, the dumb white paper you got to cut off. And I mean, the Graphic 45s are pretty. Look at
that.
Where do you buy all that?
Online, I think.
I know.
I get them usually I get these a cherry on top, joggles, and that's usually the two places I get them at.
Does Simon Stamp carry that?
Oh, and I think scrapbook.com gets them sometimes, but I know the cherry on top always gets the Graphic 45. Joggles doesn't, not Graphic 45. I'm sorry. Oh my God, all my companies mixed up in my head. Help me out here. And I got a bunch of stuff laying around me, confusing me. Graphic 45 is different. Hello. The names are so close, they mess with me. And it's early in the morning.
Yes. I don't think I've ever bought, I bought stuff from Stamperia.
Yeah, 49 and Market is what I wanted to say, not Graphic 45. See, 49 and 45, that's what's messing with me.
Oh, well, that would mess with anybody. So 49 Market, and then there's Graphics 45. They're two separate companies.
They are, and they come like this, and I kept it back because they had some fussy cuts, but they come like this, and you get 4 sheets, and then you punch them out. And I get a lot of these, a cherry on top is where I get a lot of these.
Yes, and they're on sale for 20% off.
Oh,
are they for the sale? There you go.
20%
and you get,
off.
when you sign in and make an account there, you get like kind of like points for buying stuff. And then you go to your account, and then you can like click, and when you get so many points, and add it to your cart and get a discount on top of that. So kind of like, it's like if you were getting a punch out card, or, just so you accumulate points. And I don't think there's any other online stores that do that. But yeah, you'll like, yeah, Eileen's starting to like these now. And I love the rub-ons and these. So these definitely.
I think the no white borders around the stuff is selling, Eileen.
Oh, it is. Well, I mean, it's I do cut the whites off, but I don't like doing it. You know what I mean?
Well, it kind of defeats the purpose, right?
It
'Cause
does.
you have to fussy cut.
Yeah, it doesn't look as good, and none of Tim's all Tim's have white stuff on them, which is why I have some I bought when he first started making them, but I don't buy those anymore because I don't want to cut them out. I don't want fussy cut. So, but yeah, I was just saying, just combine like all the paper packs we all fell in love with, and combine them in here. You know, learn that much from Kathy is just combining the papers, and that's the fun part. And so I even found digital, which I love. And online, it has all kinds of cute sayings. Has names of flowers. Everything's coming up roses. How's your garden grow? Just cute little garden quotes. I thought this is from My Porch Prince. And I thought these would be fun to add to, just to add some words to your thing. So plant your garden, stuff like that. So if you haven't seen this line, you guys got to check it out. It's gorgeous. I'm addicted. As soon as I saw it, Kathy told me about it. I knew I was in trouble. I was like, sunflowers, farm, chickens, I'm in trouble. So yeah, I bought the entire line, of course. And I even found this cute little girl I cut out somewhere with her denim overalls. I'm going to use her somewhere. Anyway, I think Maddie had these the other day on her channel. Cherry on Top is where I got these. They have them. So if you're interested and you love Sunflower and Farm as much as we do.
I've never heard of Cherry on Top.
Yeah, they're like Joggles. They're a family owned company. You know what I mean? Where they have their own. You know, it's. I know their mom had recently passed, and when at the top of Cherry on Top's page, they have the picture of the kids running the company now, and they hold a picture frame with their mom in it.
Oh,
yeah, I think that's and they held a picture of their mom because she started the company, and they hold her holding her picture. So they're family owned too, like Joggles is, and so I like shopping there. But I'm just gonna do a quick flip of all the papers. That one's one of my favorites because look at the denim. I want jeans like this.
Well, you have to patch them.
I want patches. I want patches. I want to paint them. I mean, just saying, I want a pocket in my pants for paintbrushes. We need to do some altering to our clothes. Just saying.
You know what I buy? I buy scrubs. And because scrubs have those little pockets for scissors and big pockets on the side. I buy them on Amazon, and they're great to craft in because they're light. Because you don't care whether they're lightweight, because you know.
You're right. Well, that's fun. No one sees what you're wearing when you're streaming.
No.
Right. So you only see your arms and hands.
You got your pockets. Yeah, you got pockets.
Yeah, I pulled out some other stencils I had for sunflowers. Yeah, this is a fun line, and I was so glad when Kathy told me about it. She saw it before I did, and I'm like, I'm slipping. I am stoked about playing with this, guys. But I gotta focus on 4th of July today. But
well,
this is what I'm
all that stuff, and then just kind of put a splatter of red, white, and blue on it. Oh, that's cute.
Look at her. I know. I just want this whole ensemble. Okay, it's an art channel, not a fashion channel. Okay. So
Are we going to do the? Are you going to do your flashcards? The
I'll
card
do
thing?
we'll do the flashcards, and more people come in, so we'll still do our
Okay.
flashcards. And I've done my enabling, I think, for the day. Oh yeah,
I almost went to my Hobby Lobby because I figured I'd have to buy stuff so I could share, but I didn't want to compete with you, so I stayed home. So I didn't.
Well, you know, you can go and be disappointed too,
Yes.
because you never
Well,
know
I
if
always
your
check
stores.
the weekly ads, and it said 40% off on art stuff. So
I
my
love the
Hobby Lobby.
overalls too. Yeah, I love the overalls, Peggy. Painter pants have nice pockets and places for stashing. There are
Yeah, and you
painter
can even
pants.
you can hang your hammer on if you have painter pants, carpenter pants. You have a little loop to put your
Really?
hammer in.
What they make this for? They make them for women or just men? I forgot. I did get some watercolors too while I was there. I got all the Winsor Newton.
Oh wow, that's good
Yeah,
stuff.
these things are. Yeah, I mean, watercolor is expensive, so they were different prices. Some are $174, some are $199. I guess it depends on the color.
That's weird.
So I don't know. There were different prices, which I thought was weird, but I guess it depends on the color. But some cost more than others. So some were like this one was $727 originally. This one was $899. They're all over the place. So the pricing didn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but yeah, I don't know how they figured that out. Oh, and I got my cute little flower bags from Patty Lang. The vintage.
Oh, those are cute.
Aren't those cute?
Oh. Now, what were they? They flower? No.
Yeah, so these are the bags they put the flour in. So I guess
Very
they buy
nice.
the bags, and then I guess the machines fill them.
Oh wow, I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, cool. And they're brand. I mean, they're in perfect condition. They have a little odor to them because they're old. But
Weird
I
is
thought
something
about
like
putting one of those in here, punching some holes.
yeah.
I don't know if it has to do with sunflower. It has to do, to me, think of country or farm. I don't know. I may put one in here. I haven't decided. It'd be
Well, you could
easy.
put sunflowers inside the flower bag.
We can stick sunflowers everywhere.
There you go. There's no shortage.
You're funny. Oh my goodness. All right, let me move my stuff out. I think I've done
Oh, Brenda says some are made with minerals, and that makes them more expensive.
Oh, see, I knew there was
That's
a
true,
reason.
Sophia.
I just didn't know what the reason was. That makes sense because mineral.
Isn't that why they're getting rid of that Orso not Nickelodeon, that's a TV, that
Nickel azo
gold paint, because you can't get the azo. There's one of the elements you can't get.
Yeah, we're using up all of our stuff. Oh yeah, and I picked up this one because, of course, guess what's on the cover?
Sunflowers.
Sunflowers. This publication, I think, was it last year? It started out. I can't remember if this is the second year, but as soon as I saw the cover, I had to have it. So yeah,
we are in the high season of sunflower. Well, I guess it's kind of early for sunflowers to be. Well, maybe not. Maybe
my neighbor has some across the street. She has the best luck with sunflowers, and they're about that. They're small still.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she has some. My neighbor across the street, she has the best luck growing sunflowers, and I don't have any luck with sunflowers, at least in this soil. This magazine has a lot of eye candy. Just again, I'm a sucker for overalls and a hat. Let's see. So I'm going to just do a quick flip real quick. Just a lot of all these ladies' garden. Aw, cute. I like that quote. I like gardening. It's a place where I find myself when I need to be myself. That's a pretty quote. So yeah, there's a whole lot of eye candy in here. So all these ladies' gardens. I mean, because we kind of have a summer journal going, Kathy and I do, and I think a lot of these would work in that. So I love birdhouses.
Peggy.
I found 2 the other day, consignment, and put them on my mantle or fireplace mantle. I love birdhouses. Yeah, so just a whole lot of eye candy. So that's out. That's my other one. Let's see. Let me grab my the digis. If you're interested in the digis I'm going to be using, these are from a Etsy shop called Poppy Shop Printables.
Poppy? Did you say Poppy or Hoppy? Poppy Shop Printables. Okay.
Yeah, so this is this is the first time I found this digital store on Etsy, and I went crazy. She has a lot of super cute. I bought, I'm going to be using the farm today, but I bought them anyway. They had pet ones, animals. They had a lot of cute. And I thought, just really cute images. So I went ahead and purchased them, and I'll use these next year. But I just could not resist. She has super cute digis if you like digis. Whoever thought to put a hat on your dog? Just saying. So yeah.
They really enjoy it when you dress them up, don't they?
Yeah. Then they had this that if you like, Eileen, close your eyes. She don't like cutesy stuff. It had some really cute, whatever floats your boat, right? Look how cute these are.
Yeah.
Eileen don't like cutesy stuff. But yeah, they had
I'm not
really
a cutesy fan either.
You're not a cutesy fan either? Yeah, Eileen doesn't like cutesy either.
I would not describe myself as cutesy in any shape, manner, or form.
Me either, Ann.
No.
I would say that's true with myself, but some of these are really good. So they had like cutesy girl ones. They had this one has the eagles and dogs, and then I like this one, which was the farm. So that's what I'm going to do today. So if you want to check out that Etsy.
Well, the red pickup truck has gotten a lot of coverage over the last couple of years.
Okay, let's see. And I did go through my stash, and I pulled out all of my 4th of July doodads to use. Just everything I had.
Look at you. I've got nothing.
You have anything? No stickers? No.
No.
Oh my gosh. Even even these things. I think I got these.
I feel so unpatriotic.
Wow. I mean, it's like I think I got some of these at Tuesday mornings, whenever they.
Yeah.
And they used to have stuff. So now they have nothing. And now they're gone.
Now they're gone. Yeah.
So we'll do our prompts, and we'll see if hopefully, maybe we'll see if I can cheat and find red, white, or blue and just cheat on the color. And then the rest we'll try to make patriotic.
Well, unfortunately,
I don't actually look. We don't actually look through, or
let me get out a piece of paper here.
Ever, but I'm gonna see if we can find it here. But today we'll cheat on the color.
Oh look! What a coincidence! Red. Oh my gosh, Colleen, that's awesome.
It's so good. Well, looky there.
And you're gonna now, and you can write July 4th on it. And when you look at it in years past, you're gonna go, "Wow, what a coincidence that was." You won't
Right?
remember that you had.
I'm just that good.
I
Oh, that's
have
true,
to
Stan.
post Danielle's Etsy shop. You want some really nice things.
Okay. Go for it. Who else came in? I'm missing chat. Thanks, Dar, for finding the link to the Etsy. Oh, hi, Teresa.
Thanks, Eileen.
Hope you're doing well.
That's more my cup of tea.
Oh, okay.
Kimberly said she has so many sunflowers growing because all the rain. They're 5 feet tall already.
Oh, wow.
Holy mackerel. That's awesome.
They're as tall as I am. Wow.
Right? I was just thinking that. I would barely top those. So there you
You don't have
go.
trouble with them falling over? See,
That's true. That happens. I've had that in the past. Hey, Devin came in. Hey, Devin. Oh, Eileen, Danielle does not like it either. So, and she's the one who you got the book from, right?
Yes, I ordered one of Danielle's lap books.
There you go.
Can't wait to get it. Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
Eileen's not impatient, but she wants it yesterday.
Says, yeah, Eileen has not been buying much lately. And she did buy the lap book from her. So I missed the sale. And
Thank you, Danielle.
And she told it, and then Kathy saw it and then mentioned it in one of the chats. I'm like, what? I got distracted. All right, modeling paste. Make your own modeling paste. Oh my gosh.
No, not today.
No, thank you. Not in this time restraint. Use it over stencil or apply paste to your page with a palette knife.
All right.
All right.
Well, we can't have everything. Red modeling paste. We can add red paint to the modeling paste.
All right. That's right. Or we can make it any color, right?
Yeah.
We could just stick with that too.
Mm-hmm. We could add blue to the modeling
That's
paste.
what I was thinking. Could we cheat and do blue?
Make a pocket and put a tag in it. Ooh.
All right. Pocket
So
with a tag.
Instead of saying shut it, you can say put a tag in it. That can be the new thing you can say to fellow crafters. Put a tag in it.
Says you can leave one side of it blank or line or write a message in your tag. Oh, happy 4th
of July.
There you go. Let's give him one more. Oh, we did that one.
Wall stream to make the tag.
Put a chicken on there and put cluck you.
Hey, I got a K.
You.
I got a K. You could do cluck in a poorly spelled.
What do they say for K? Kaleidoscope?
Draw something that begins with K. Use a tool or supply that begins with K. There is not a supply that begins with K.
I can't even think of a color that no.
Draw someone whose name starts with a K. Kimberly. Kimberly's got it. She could just write her name on it.
There you go.
That's
horrible.
That is horrible.
Craft paper. Janice Klein. She gets it. Craft paper. Woohoo! Janice is on it.
Oh gosh. Look at, she's a smart cookie.
Put a tag on it. There you go.
Dairy.
I even have. Oh, I know. I'm not looking forward tonight with the fireworks. My cat she's a mess. And those a couple went off the other night. And Oh, I'm not looking forward to it.
My cat is like that too.
She is
He
just a
hides.
mess.
I have no idea where he goes, but he's there for hours.
Yep, she does too. And there's not many hiding places where, and she doesn't know what to do with herself. She tries to find, and sometimes she goes out in the garage, but it's like 150 degrees out there. So, all righty. So we have red modeling paste, make a pocket and put a tag in it, and craft paper. Okay, right? Is that what we got?
Brenda, I had an Irish setter that would climb on top of my head for loud
That's
noises.
I'd like to see it. That's quite the visual, Eileen. Eileen with an Irish setter on her head. That's a big dog.
Yeah, poor thing only lasted 2 years.
Oh,
He was the only puppy that made it out of the litter, and he lasted 2 years.
oh wow. I guess a lot of inbreeding with that breed also, and they have.
I guess so. It was neighbors of my in-laws that had the male and female, so I don't really know.
Yeah,
The male and female were fine, but the litter didn't last at all.
it's interesting. And I know a lot of when they get older, they have hip and hind leg, issues too.
Yes, that's true.
They're a very fragile dog. I think because there's been, generations and generations of inbreeding.
Yeah,
Like,
they
they're very
overbreed
smart.
some animals and they get bad.
All right, is where I start. If I get quiet, I'm searching. And I have people to talk for me. Thank you, girls. I'm off searching.
Let's see.
I'm searching now for my modeling page, which I know I have. There you go. Modeling paste. I found a flag
Let me get my modeling paste.
stencil that I could put that through.
Oh no! Not to spread off my sewing machine. Oh dear. Well,
All right.
put that on there. My little.
Now I'm trying to find. The other day I found a thing of pockets, and now I have to remember where I put them.
Modeling paste.
That's the easy part. All right, modeling paste. Okay, I could use my new red paint.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, and I just need a letter K. Let's see.
Just red.
Craft paper.
Oh, make a pocket. I could do let me see. I've been printing off images from Graphic Fairies. They have a whole new farm thing. And I wonder if they have a pocket. Let's see. On the farm. Printables. Log in. You want pockets. Pockets and tucks.
All right, so I have my craft paper.
I have to go in the other room to get craft paper. Oh, you know what? I'm just talking to myself. I'll be quiet. I have to remember I'm a guest. Holidays. Whoops. That's not. Let's see. Looking for something.
I can find my library pocket somewhere in here because I can't find the other tag things I found the other day. Of course, I put them away in a really good spot. All right, looking
Yep.
for my.
It's that safe spot, you know.
Yes,
We have somewhere.
I put them in a really great location. They're so safe. They're safe from me. Okay, here is here's a pocket. I'm gonna use these instead. There's some coffee dyed tag. Does that fit? Oh, I got find one that fits.
Oh, I have little blank tags that I found the other day, and I put them in my tag drawer. Because I'm using a flashcard because I don't have the big playing cards. That's what I've been using all year. So I have little tags. I have a wee tag that'll fit.
I'm just gonna cut that.
Modern taste.
Okay. What size is this for? If this doesn't fit it, I'm gonna cut this down for time restraint. So I have to keep looking.
I gotta go get a piece of craft paper.
Okay.
It's in the other room.
There. You get a red marker. Is anyone doing?
Danielle, is Michelle and Kip and whoever streaming today? Or did I hear something wrong?
Alrighty.
I saw she wished everyone a happy 4th of July. Michelle did. I don't think
Michelle Scott, I mean.
Oh, okay.
I got 2 craft 6-ring binders, and they are really nice.
What are they called again, Eileen?
6-ring binders.
6-ring binders. Oh, wow.
Yeah, they have 3, a space, and 3 more.
Oh, okay. I know what that. Okay.
And the craft ones are so nice.
Now it's hard to make. Is it hard to get stuff for them?
No, they have punches and
Okay.
papers that are already have the holes in them.
Yeah, that way you don't have to punch your own if you don't want to. Also, if you get the papers, I think, you can do like I did with the binder, is uses your guideline to punch holes.
Yeah. I thought I couldn't live without the We Are Memory, the thing that punches all it with the rings and everything. I couldn't live without that. And I've never used it. And I bought the punch and the rings, never did anything with it.
Oh, been there, done that.
Could not live without that. I saw it on Dee Dee's, and man, Dee Dee, I mean, she has enabled me. I've been watching Dee Dee for a long time, and all the books, I mean, my God, I wonder how, it's, And then, of course, you came along, Colleen, and you don't have.
Colleen's stream should be called "Now What Are You Going to Buy?"
Yep. Well, it's hard because Dee Dee's on Mondays, and then comes Colleen. And if you're trying to, maybe just pick Monday or Tuesday to buy stuff. After that, it's pretty clear sailing for the rest of the week. In terms of but to get through Monday and Tuesday without buying anything is a challenge for me. I don't know what that means.
I haven't bought anything yet today.
Oh, well, that's good. The day's still young, though.
The day is still young.
I get in trouble at 3:00 in the morning on the Amazon. I go to Amazon at 3:00 in the morning. That's not. It's not pretty.
Yeah, I watch a lot of I watch a lot of the old shows they run at late at night. I've been hooked on the Goldbergs.
Oh, I remember that show.
And I didn't watch it when it was actually on TV, but they've been showing reruns of it. And oh my
Thanks,
God.
Danielle.
Sophia said shopping at 3 a.m. is dangerous.
Yeah.
True fact. Yeah, we're watching the Goldbergs, and they're showing it out of order. Is the only bummer. Like they'll show it like when their kids are young and when the kids are older. You know what I mean? Like it's.
Oh, that's confusing. Why would they? That's stupid.
I don't understand that because when they have Friends going as well, and with Friends they have it running in order, but they have the Goldbergs at like all sorts of different orders. They're young, they're little kids, they're teenagers, they're college kids, and I'm like,
oh my gosh. Well,
yeah.
Unless they didn't buy, unless whoever's showing it didn't buy them all.
Yeah, just they're all over the place. Like I love the grandpa in the show.
Isn't that George Siegel? I think that's that actor, George
Oh,
Siegel.
I don't know his name.
I like the old comedy shows that were on TV years ago. Sanford and Sons and all them. I hate the new ones.
I haven't watched but I did enjoy Jury Duty, and I can see where that would have not been your cup of tea. But
I like Jury Duty. It was okay. I just have to record the other show that I liked that was on. What About Todd? That was on at 9, and then at Jury Duty is 9 to 9:30, and What About Todd was 9 to 10. So I used to record mine and watch it when it was off, so he could watch his half-an-hour show. But
I'm more of a drama.
And like What About Todd? I love that show. It's like a mystery investigation lawyer show. It's just so good.
I like drama and mystery shows.
And Devin, what's the other show? Marcel Smells or Smelly Marcel, or there was some show that had
that sounds exciting.
Devin recommended Jury Duty, and then she recommended another one, and she said she told Susan Popo that she had watched it. I don't know. Kevin can F himself, kind of dark comedy.
I hate to tell you how many times I've watched The Following.
The Following. I'm not even familiar with that.
Oh my God, what a great
I've never heard of that either.
Are you surprised?
With Kevin Bacon?
Is it scary?
No.
sounds scary. Follow the following.
Ooh, that's good to know, Janice.
That sounds scary.
I'm ready to subscribe to either, I guess, BritBox or Acorn. I don't know which one is better, Acorn or BritBox. Anybody have-
Brenda, that is one of the best shows they ever had on TV.
What show is that? I missed
The following, and I also really loved Blind Spot.
Blind Spot.
Let's see. I did the British channel Janice mentioned. I did see the British Mysteries. I was super tempted to get that channel that shows the British Mysteries. I love mysteries.
I love the old Miss Marple, you know.
I like mysteries. I don't like scary stuff, but like it could be a little bit just because it's a
Okay.
mystery.
I
but
can't
not
believe that you didn't watch the end of God, I just forgot the name of it. What was that show I told you about that was really good?
Colleen?
I'm sorry. I'm not sure what show you're talking about.
The girl that moved into the house to go after that family. They got rid of her father.
Into the house to get rid of the family.
Revenge.
Oh, that one we were watching, and I didn't even watch it to the end because I knew so many people were dying, and it just upset me too much.
Revenge.
Revenge.
That was a good show.
I didn't. I watched, and after a point, it got really stupid, and then like I was just like, so many people are gonna die. I just can't watch any more characters die off. It just was too upsetting to me. That's what I didn't like about it. But it was good otherwise. And once too many characters kept getting kicked off, I was like, okay, I don't like this any longer.
Well, Safia recommended a book called Rogue Heroes that I'm listening to. And then I said, gee, I can't believe they haven't made a series out of it. And then Safia said, oh, but they have. So I found it. So I've been watching that. It's good.
You go on Netflix and Hulu, and they've got wonderful British shows.
Yes. And Janice mentioned Vera, and the woman that plays Vera is the woman that played Keeping Up Appearances, but now she's a serious detective and not a ditzy housewife who's bent on, making Richard's life miserable.
Has anybody watched Grace and Frankie? That is so funny.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
I love that. Tom hated that show I was watching. He don't like any of my shows. I don't like any of his shows. I will say we do not agree on TV at all. Or music or TV. We have very, very big difference in what we like.
Well, that's why you get along so well.
That's it.
But Grace and Frankie, what a good show.
Yeah.
I don't know. We just don't like the same thing. So is anyone gonna go see the Barbie movie? And that comes out. They're gonna do like people playing Barbies.
Oh God,
yeah.
Edie has to go see it since she's doing all the Barbie stuff.
She has to.
I think her and her daughter should go see the Barbie movie.
I don't think they have a choice.
That sounds stupid.
I have to agree.
You do agree? I don't know. I think it's gonna be like the Disney movie where they're Barbie people, but something happens and then they pop into the real world. It's more like that Disney movie Enchanted, but it's where they
Danielle, I'm glad you're on the right plane.
Brenda said big no for me for Barbie. No Barbie for Danielle. Janice, no Barbie.
No Barbie. Anti-Barbie.
Oh shoot.
I mean, I
Barbie.
appreciate all of the stuff that, what Dee Dee has made is pretty awesome, but it's not.
Barbie was after my time, thank God. I think she's so stupid.
Some old stupid Barbie.
I was more the Betsy Wetsy type.
Let's see. And I answered your question above. Okay. Can I go above? Let's see.
I'm outnumbered here. Where's Kathy? I'm very outnumbered.
Oh, Marcel. Oh, okay. Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. Now that's a title. That's a mouthful. Okay. Thank you, Devin. Marcel.
My son's girlfriend wants to see the Barbie movie, so I'll probably see it with her. I mean, there's never been anything like it. So,
Marcel.
that's where I think it's a creative movie. I think it's going to attract the kids, obviously, young kids, grandparents.
It could be a whole revival for Barbie. Barbie could become
kids who play with Barbies, like my kids. So I think it's going to attract a lot of generations of women to go to this. So,
well, I'm sure Tom wants to see it.
oh, well, here he said he's going to go see that awful movie. When we go see that, he's going to go see that other awful movie. It's a war movie or something. I saw the previews the other day. I don't like war stuff.
You haven't been watching Jack Ryan?
No.
Oh, Jack Ryan's good. That's good.
Yeah, I don't watch
He's got the last and final season on now.
Yep. That's a good series. All right. I'm a little behind here. But that's
red and blue spray on here. I'll use Dina Wakely's Ruby and Ocean's Blue. It's not different than blue.
Where is that? Oh, there it is.
Sky might be orange. Should be a dark blue.
Should I do it? Let's see.
Mineral. Peacock. I think I'm going to use Ocean.
I didn't have a Barbie. I had a G.I. Joe.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, I did. And that's when it was a big G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe was about the size of Ken.
I think when Barbie came out, I was out working.
Oh, you're not that much older than I am. I think we're the same age.
I don't think so.
Oh, she has a 3-month-old granddaughter. How sweet. Oh, that's so neat, Rose. She's getting ready for a 3-month-old granddaughter to arrive this afternoon. Oh, you're staying home, but the rest of them are going to a pool party. Oh, Bionic Woman. I love that show. Bionic Man and Bionic Woman. I loved both of those.
That was by was that Linda Wagner? Did she play the Bionic Woman?
Yes, Linda Wagner, you're good. And I had a Linda Wagner Barbie doll.
Danielle Reacher is good.
They have made a Jane Goodall Barbie doll.
Really?
Yes. Which is very awesome because she's all dressed up like Jane Goodall, and they have a Sally Ride astronaut Barbie doll, but the Jane Goodall one is like, I don't know, like it's very expensive if you can find one. So
I didn't know that.
it's kind of cool.
It is cool. So let's see. Terry said that she never had Barbies either. My God.
Well, they've been around a long time, right? But
yeah, she just, I guess, ever have them on the fan of Barbie. So, ooh, I'm gonna be brave. Poor.
this is not working, so we'll get rid of that. That's a fail.
I can get it to be a really dark red because I have that gesso on here. All right, I did it. Dina always pours her sprays because these are always clogged up, but always afraid to pour. Ugh, see if we can get this open. That's not gonna spray. I got it.
I made that Dina tea book that you were working in a couple of weeks ago.
Oh yeah, have you made it? Oh, I didn't know you made it. You talked about it and showed it. Oh, cool.
Well, I kind of altered it because you know how she sewed on all those extra little pages.
Yeah, she did.
I got a little bit carried away, so much so that I had to cut it apart and reassemble it so I could open it.
Oh, it's easy. Yeah, it's easy to get carried away. That's my middle name.
I put more add-ons in it.
Oh, I can't. Oh, you have to show us that.
Yeah, I haven't done anything with it, but it'll be
you
perfect.
made it though. That's the important part. So we need when we work in that again, you'll have that. That was fun to create. Honestly,
it was. Yeah, I joined that. Whatever that is, the support group, so you can see that. Did she do that weekly?
She does it every week. Every week. Now this week she posted that she's away, but she on Facebook, but she posts when she's going to be on. She was on this past Friday and I missed it, and I need to go back and watch it because I saw the other people posting that did watch it and played along. Oh my gosh, they made the nicest stuff. Here, I'll show you in a minute.
Do you remember during the height of COVID, she was on every day for, I mean, that was amazing that she did.
Oh, I know, because it really, like, all the artists who streamed during that time, like, they really, really helped all of us.
It did.
It really was a big help to have something to look forward to and watch their, and that's because you had to go to see Dina, you had to go to the, live, which I knew I would never see her because we just don't have stores like that here.
Right. Yeah.
And so I was glad she started and she kept it up. And I think then with her friend Reevely, she did some online like classes through Etsy for like $25 or something, or was it 15? Or was it less than that, Eileen? I know we signed up. I know we did. I thought we did at least one. But yeah, I want to watch last week's live with Dina because I was on the Facebook looking at what everybody did. Oh my gosh. Let's see if I can find it. I'll do really quick. I don't know. They might have like changed it a little bit, but like, I can't wait to watch this. I'll see if I can find what someone else did. The sneak peek here.
Colleen, have you ever watched the movie Dog?
Yes. No.
That is real. Anne, did you watch it?
Yes.
Wasn't
awesome.
that good?
Great. Oh, awesome. I tell you what, Colleen, you got to see that. You're an animal lover.
Tear jerker?
No. Well, at the very end, I guess it is.
Yeah, that's why I won't watch it because the dog always dies. And
the dog didn't die.
No.
Okay, because it's always like usually the dog dies. I can't handle it. I just stop and cry.
It's definitely
It's funny in some parts.
Yeah. I think I watched it because you recommended it, and that's why I watched it. That was a good recommendation.
Okay. I'm going back to look at what I missed. Yeah. Yes. Oh, Sophia's talking about the doll I had. of the Bionic Man doll, and then the Bionic Woman. Yeah, you could roll back the rubber skin on their arms to see the robotics. Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
It was very cool. Now, Danielle said that she's hooked on a series called Reacher. Did you all see that?
Reacher, yes.
Okay, I'm not as into the shows as you all. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm going to start watching Reacher. If Danielle said it's good.
She's watching it. You're going to like it because you two have a lot in common.
You will like it.
Let's see. Oh, and then Anne likes it. See, you and Anne more in common than you realize. Doing Barbie photography for me is doing photography and comic interactions. Oh, okay. So I guess she's not gonna. I thought she wanted to see the movie, make people laugh and smile. Oh. Okay. Let's see. I'm going back and reading what I missed. Oh yeah, Brenda, it's same. I can't deal with those.
You can't watch Revenge then. That
and Kathleen's the same way. Yeah, I can't watch the animals die. I'm just and then I never forget it, and I'm still like, yeah.
The all-time animal tearjerker, in my opinion, is Old Yeller. That's an older story, and that we were teaching that to a class. I was a special ed aide for many years before I became a teacher, and the teacher was reading it, and it got to the end, and she had to leave the room and handed me the book. She couldn't finish reading it. It was that much of a tearjerker. And I think they made a movie of it eventually, but that's just one of those. Oh my, yeah. And of course, the special ed self-contained classroom was all boys, 13-year-old boys. And they were going, what? Yep. There you go. Here's another one where the red fern grows. Another. Yep.
Danielle, you would have tried, if you have Hulu, a Blind Spot.
Blind Spot. Marley and Me. There's another one. Virgin River's pretty good. Is that series over now? I think that's over, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't watch any of these.
It's just one of those sappy, kind of predictable shows.
Oh, okay. I like predictable shows. I'm okay.
No, it's very. Yeah, you would. It's okay. I mean, there's nothing.
Oh, yeah, she had to watch that Marley and Me was sobbing. Yeah, I can't do those.
There you go. Yeah, you wouldn't like. Yeah, that's a tearjerker.
Oh, that too. Brenda, me too. Lion King. Oh my God. I sobbed and cried watching that. I did too, Brenda.
I've never seen Lion King.
When Mustafa when he killed him on Lion King. Oh my God. Yeah, I did too. I cried on that as a cartoon. I'm very emotional, and then you add animals into it, and I'm really messed up. Yeah, I can't. I know my limits. I know my limits.
Did you watch Blacklist?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Now there's a series.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Is it James Spade? He is so good.
Oh yes, he's excellent.
Yeah. And I didn't like him remember when he was on The Office and he was the boss for a while? I didn't like him in that. I didn't like the character, but Blacklist is just.
And how about Hostages?
Haven't seen that.
That's a good show too.
The Blacklist is, I would recommend that to anybody.
Blacklist. You would or would not?
Would. Blacklist is really good.
Oh, okay.
Tom would really like Blacklist, don't you think, Eileen?
Oh yeah.
I'll tell him about. Yeah, he probably would if you guys. He seems to
I
like.
think there's 8 episodes. I mean, 8 series.
I think there's 8 seasons. Yep.
Yeah.
There was another one that a series that I watched that I've recommended to a lot of people. It's called Last Dance in Halifax.
Oh,
It's a
really?
Canadian series. Very good. I just cannot. I have nothing 4th of July. Oh, I have to do K too. Oh no, that's craft paper.
Oh, you're right. I forgot about the K. I'm going. Oh no, we're using craft paper.
We're using craft paper.
Okay, I'm good. I'm like, oh
You're good.
crud.
I have a craft
just-
paper. I have a very lame craft paper pocket.
That's
Really
okay.
lame.
I'm just like, oh my god, I forgot about that. I'm just like, I'm like, I've moved on. I don't want. Okay.
Moved on.
I'm decorating now. I'm at the fun part.
Well, Last Tango in Halifax. Yes, I'm sorry, not The Last Dance. Did you see that? Yeah. Janice said that was good. Yeah. A lot of good characters in that, and a lot of good subplot storylines in that too.
What? Okay. Have you seen that, Eileen? You more into this stuff. She disappeared. She doesn't.
Boston Legal was good. You know which show that I thought I would not like and I didn't watch for the longest time, and I know I'm going to get the name wrong. You'll know what is it The Good Wife?
The Good
Yeah,
Doctor?
That's good.
Oh,
I so got into that, and I never thought, and that was good.
How about Designated Survivor?
That's good. Yep, that's kind of a quirky. I haven't watched all of it. I've watched some of it. The premise is really interesting because I think, what was he, the Secretary of Agriculture, and he was the guy that was designated to be secure when the president gave his State of the Union. I think he was a low level.
Yeah, they were going to make him an ambassador the same day that it happened.
And they had sequestered him because they always pick somebody in the cabinet to be in the bunker, just in case.
He's a damn good actor.
Yeah. And wasn't he in 24 Hours too?
Yeah, 24. That was a good.
Is that Keith Sutherland?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I thought. "24 Hour" was an interesting.
It was just 24.
Oh, that's right. It was just 24. But the show was like real time.
Yes.
Hi, Laura. Is that correct? So so it was an hour series, and the show just covered an hour, right? Was that?
No, we covered 24 hours.
Oh, okay. All 24 hours. Okay, so it was a day. All right. Okay.
He's a good actor.
Yep. What was his dad's name? Donald
Sutherland.
You guys are good. This is.
And wasn't he in the Clute? Do you remember the movie Clute? It was kind of a scary thriller.
I think
Actually,
so.
we were watching some kind of show talking about the Clue. What was it? I forgot about that movie.
Oh, yeah, that's another movie. That was kind of a comedy.
It was about the making a Clue or the game, or I don't know. It's just something Tom had on. And I was just like, huh. So they had, he was watching some show yesterday. They're in a museum asking people questions in this museum. And if anyone answered it right, then they got to go on and get like an extra tour or do other things in the museum. And one of the things was, okay, what mammal was in the sky? It's no longer, it's extinct, and it made the sky black, covered the moon and her sun. You know what I mean? And
What animal?
Yeah, what mammal?
Mammal.
No idea.
Human being.
No. It's an animal. They call it a mammal, but
We're mammals.
I think that was incorrect, but it ended up being a carrier pigeon.
Oh.
They said that the carrier pigeon, there was just a million of them, and when they come in these groups, like the sky got black. It blackened.
It's probably a raven. It probably was the raven for Edgar Allan Poe.
It was carrier pigeons, and then men started hunting them. You know how I hate hunting. Whereas men started hunting them, and because there's millions, they could just shoot hundreds down at a time without really aiming. They made them then they're now extinct.
Yeah,
and they had in the last living carrier pigeon died in it was like 1913, the last one alive, and it was at the Cincinnati Zoo here.
Aww.
And it died in 1913, and the last living carrier pigeon, and they had it, stuffed, and it's in a museum. It's in a museum because they were extinct. But yeah, it's because of hunters killing them.
And what kind of hunting is that? When you go out with a shotgun and you aim at the sky and they're
kill hundreds at a time. No skill. And then they hunted them, and now they're extinct because they hunted them. Yeah, I hate that. I hate hunting. And everyone has different beliefs, and some people are fine with it. I'm not fine with it, and that just really, the whole story was really interesting. And once I heard that, I was just upset. I was like, I don't like that.
I would have no problem hunting alligators.
What are you killing, Eileen?
Hunting alligators.
Oh, yeah, I'm not a fan of. Actually, I'd rather. Too bad we can't hunt cockroaches and kill them.
No, they are palmetto bugs.
I don't care. And where you're from, Eileen, they were cockroaches. So. Because you're a Floridian and they have to give it some fancy friggin' name. It's a cockroach is a cockroach. They've got German cockroaches and American cockroaches. There's two of the major varieties.
I didn't know that.
No, they're palmetto bugs.
Oh, no. Is that what they called them in Philadelphia?
I didn't have any. I'm kidding.
Oh, there's no cockroaches in Philly? I beg to differ. I'm sure you didn't have any, but
hi, Laura. Happy 4th of July to you too.
Yes. Happy 4th of July. We won't talk about cockroaches. Because they're prehistoric. They've been around, literally. I know. I only know of the American and German because the bug guy knows them. He said, "Oh, that sounds like a German one." I'm going, Achtung, So.
The only bug that scares me is the scorpions.
Well, I wouldn't want to meet up with one of those.
Oh, Devin left. I missed it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to.
Left like 10 minutes ago. I'm not watching chat very well today. Devin had left, and Peggy said we're a bunch of crybabies here. Our group.
Oh,
I'm like,
private.
because we don't like all these sad things. We're a bunch of crybabies here. I'm like, yep, we're all the same. That's why we hang out, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is not working.
Now I understand the concept hunting, and but they issue licenses and they have to thin out the herds, otherwise they starve to death or are killed by packs of dogs. And this, I'm talking about deer.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I understand all of that. I don't have to. Yeah. And this whole friggin' thing, there's not a single flag or
Yeah.
4th of July.
Really? I
Yeah.
can't believe that. I know. Devin's better at remembering. She left already. Devin's better at remembering what's in those. I never. She always knows what's. Almost has it memorized. That is surprising.
Yeah, this is just want a little something something that says 4th of July. Not even a flag. I'll have to go. Nada. Let's see. Not even. I'm thinking maybe cherry pie. Isn't that all American, or an apple pie?
Apple pie. Maybe
There you go. I got an apple pie.
Apple pie. That's all
There we
American.
go. I'll take apple pie.
And
it's right in the corner. It's easy to get at. Sometimes you try to maneuver to get into the middle of the page and leave the page in the book. That can be a challenge. I've been watching these collages, and they take an X-Acto blade and they just cut it out in the middle of the page, and they have just the right amount of pressure that they don't cut the page behind it.
Oh, with that book? Really?
Yeah. Now the magazines, it's quite the skill.
That is a skill.
Every time I try it, I end up cutting the other page. So I have not mastered that. Just the right amount of pressure. It's pretty.
That is quite the skill. I agree. I can do it in a magazine, but I'm just cutting a page. I don't think if I was fussy cutting, I think I would have a tendency to put more pressure down than.
Yeah, they're not really doing the fussy cutting. They're just cutting the image out in a big, glob. So it's not like doing the fine fussy cutting part of it, but it's pretty impressive. Well, there's a sailor, but he happens to be a British sailor, so he's not going to do.
Okay, so I don't want to cover up my truck, so I think I'm going to do a tip-in on my card. I think this might be the first tip-in I've done.
I think the best hunting season we have here in South Florida is where you're able to go and hunt pythons.
Yes. That's a good one, because they're not indigenous and they've taken over.
You're not kidding.
Too bad you can't hunt bamboo, too, because that's taken over. Oh, what is the other thing? Kudu? No, what is it? Begins with a K. It's a very invasive plant. I can't remember the name of it. That's not very
Probably a ficus tree.
No, begins with a K. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have a small cutting mat. I do.
No,
Well,
kudzu. I think you're right.
That's it. Thank you, Leah, and hi. That's it. Kudzu, and it begins with a K.
Oh, thank you, Leah.
Everybody's amazing how much knowledge is out there. Look at that.
I know. I love this.
Danielle came up. Yep. Janice, look at all you kudzus.
I know, they're all smarty pants, right? I love it. I need smarty pants in my life.
Yeah.
I tell you, that's why I married my husband, because he's super smart. I need that. I need a smart person in my life. Smart people. Help me out here.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's no good. Oh,
Help finish my sentences, help spell, pronounce things.
yeah, yeah. Those are all good things
That's right.
to be helped with.
So we are not doing anything for the 4th. My doggies are terrified. I just hold my dogs all during that time. Turn up the TV and hold my dogs. That's how I spent my 4th.
I never thought about just turning up the TV. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I turn up the TV to help drown out the fireworks.
Colleen, turn on the following tonight.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe I can watch the Goldbergs like on Hulu. You can watch them because it's an older one by episodes. I did watch all of season 1. It's a lot. It was on for 10 years. So that's my happy place show, the Goldbergs.
I didn't realize that was on that long. Jeez.
10, me either. 10 years. I was like, and I never watched it when it was actually on. Why not?
Does anybody like the actor James Purefoy?
Say that again, Eileen.
James Purefoy.
Not familiar with him. Not
He's a
familiar.
British actor.
Oops.
No, I never heard of him.
He's in the following.
Well, okay. What is the following? What are they following?
They're following him.
Oh,
Why?
so it's like the fugitive. He's running from the law.
Here.
Yeah, that's a good question. I want to know more about it because I don't want to watch
It
anything.
may
that's
not be scary.
Scary. Yeah, I don't want to watch anything scary.
Is it scary, Eileen?
No.
Okay, the following. So he's like the fugitive. He's
There's something about the following.
okay.
Yeah, they're giving us no details, and I need details.
Like, I don't want you to be scared.
Thank
Do
you.
see it?
Because
You're-
I mean, Kevin has been in some like the tornado movie, the weird critters, like I don't know, popping out of the sand. What is that weird show Tom watched?
Dee Dee popped in with kudzu too. Hi, Dee Dee. At
Kevin
11:05
Bacon.
a.m. Dee Dee says kudzu Ann. I'm not a kudzu, but hi, Dee Dee.
Did you see it, Ann?
No, where'd you? It's not in the chat. I don't have chat.
Oh, guess I got to post it.
Oh, there we go.
This keeps popping off. Get on there and stay on there. I think it's just it don't want to adhere to the napkin.
Well, that is kind of creepy, Eileen, with the cult-driven EA Poe into a cult-driven real life. Okay.
Oh, Kathleen's the same as me. Stay
Kevin
home.
Bacon is in that.
Okay. All righty.
Yeah. Kathleen's me. I keep my
This
dogs
crime
calm.
Two
Aw.
character dance between. So that's a movie, I take it?
No, it's a series. I think it's got 4 or 5 seasons.
Okay. All righty. I will write it down on my.
It's on Amazon.
Okay, I have that. I will write it down on my drop cloth. It's got like all sorts of movies and prompts.
Yeah, Kevin Bacon is a good actor.
You always just think of him in what was the movie where he dances?
Footloose, where he's hot.
Footloose, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dancing through the factory, that scene. I know some other guy, but just
Yeah.
I love that movie.
That was a fun movie.
I love that movie.
And Dirty Dancing had some good dance scenes in it, obviously Dirty Dancing.
Yeah, it's a shame that actor passed away.
Yeah. Patrick Swayze,
Yes,
cancer, right? I think.
I think so.
Yeah. Footloose. And another great movie with a great scene is An Officer and a Gentleman, where he carries her out of the factory.
Oh yeah, Tom likes that movie. That's a very that part. The part I didn't like the part where the guy swallowed the ring or whatever. Oh my god! Like they just have to ruin it with something horrible.
They have to ruin it with some stupid stuff.
It's stupid. It was stupid that he did that. Like, yeah. And the girl at the end's like, "You go, blah blah blah." After she did that guy, I'm like, okay.
Oh, I still don't have K. Oh, I do. Craft paper. Damn it, craft paper, man. You have.
It's hard to do this and stream, isn't it?
Yeah, stream and think. My God.
Stream and think. Yeah, and do your art and talk and try to read chat. It's hard.
I usually try to find something that's relatively mindless on Sunday, but of course I'm out of stuff.
Mindless. Oh, shoot. Oh, wait. I know what I did. I stapled it.
I need staples, of course, right? Of course.
Oh, wait.
Am I surprised that I need staples? No, I'm not. And I have them. Vera Mint's Tim Holtz staples. Look, Tim Holtz staples come in a Vera Mint tin. Did you know that? It's a special type of mint. You don't want to.
All right, did it. So I got the brown on the back of this, the napkin, my pocket.
Oh, wow.
Paste, tip in, and a.
Is tip in one? Do we have to do a tip in too?
No, I just did that so I could use my truck napkin on the card.
Oh man, you scared me. I'm going, oh no.
Oh no, something else we gotta do. All right.
That came out good.
That did. That was fun. That was fun to play with. I got out my sprays and played with those. I like when I pull some older stuff out.
Oh, Breakfast Club. Yeah, that was a funny one. I like that one. That was that whole group of young actors that made a lot of movies together, kind of, right?
Thanks, CB. Wait, did Sherry post hers yet, Eileen?
I was going to say no one's.
Helen grabs the stuff.
Oh, I'm going to spray that.
I'll have to go see if I can figure out how to do that. Okay, I'm happy with that. I got it.
Oh, Sherry said she did post it.
Pomegranate.
We'll have to get Kat to go get it. Oh, and Peggy posted hers. I can't get into Facebook.
Oh, that's right. You're not on there anymore.
And Kimberly posted hers.
All right, let me get some of this cleaned up second. You did it. I've been standing for an hour.
Colleen ought to watch Hannibal.
Longer nap.
Oh, Jesus.
2 hours. Off my phone.
That was a good movie, though.
Oh, do what now?
Hannibal. No,
Hannibal, a TV show.
Oh, I was talking. Oh, okay. That was made based on the movie. I thought you. Another great movie was Fargo, and the TV series Fargo was pretty good too. I liked the movie with Dermot was her last name. What the heck? Fargo. Oh. I knew that was I'm not a very good sprayer, but
StreamYard.
Is that about elephants and Romans, or is it based on
Twitter? Share. Okay. There is that showing? Let me scroll. I'll do. Usually this is a part Kathy does. Hold on. There it is.
Oh, that looks great. Look at the flag.
Yeah, she did the flag. She's got the cute little bucket here, her stars. There's a pocket with all her stuff.
K.
Well, she did the letter K as a flashcard of some sort.
That's a good idea, like an alphabet flashcard.
And I don't know if that's paper or.
We have that.
How cute. She's got the cutest stuff. I don't know where she finds all her
I have flashcards of the alphabet, but they're too big for this. But I know, yeah.
That was a good idea.
Brilliant.
And Terry posted hers too.
Let's see. Is that share screen? Facebook. Share. Oh, that's good, Terry.
Oh,
So
look
she-
at that. Kitten. K for kitten. Oh, I love it.
I do too. And she did that. She just added a pocket to her card. Instead
Oh,
of
that
putting
is
it right
cute.
at the library pocket, she just added a pocket to her
Never
card.
thought of kitten. Oh my gosh, that's perfect.
And the modeling paste looks like fireworks behind it.
Mm-hmm. And a
Cute.
stencil.
There's Sherry's,
Oh, these are adorable.
right?
Yeah.
She just a star. She made a pocket Rolodex. Look at that tricky thing.
Ooh,
I don't know if I've seen a pocket Rolodex
that's
with
cool.
the tag. I like it. K. The K, she has little fireworks or something around the K. Good.
Nice.
Sherry. I like that. And oh, look at Peggy.
Oh, wow. There's someone that had a
Thank you.
whole bunch of paraphernalia, 4th of July stuff.
1776. The ribbon, stars, red, white, and blue. Oh, she put the tag behind the circle.
Oh, that's so 4th of July-ish. Perfect.
And then she used a letter stencil with the K's and paint through it and some little dots, maybe the 3D dots.
There's a lot of neat stuff on that.
Wow, that's a lot to look at. Oh, and she did the 3D. Were this on the stickers or did you do that yourself? All these little dots. Oh, look, there's even a pen with beads, red, white, and blue beads.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh my
You
gosh.
must have a whole box full of 4th of July stuff.
She's an overachiever. I tell you what. And then just the lighthouse and the wow.
That is great.
Anyone
Whoa.
else? No, I think that's it. Holy moly.
That's some serious stuff.
Right, Laura? They just really knocked it out of the park with those. Tell ya. Sherry's speedy quick. I think Peggy has the cool, like just the array of stuff. And I always love Kimberly's cute style. I love the cat idea for kitten. Yeah, just so creative this group is. I love seeing these. I love seeing what everyone has done with their stuff. All right, so I'm going to move this over. So I already put down a bunch of my stars on my page for the grid journal. And I just traced the stencil and I did different sizes, big, medium, smalls. I really couldn't fit. I didn't want to do all small stars. And then I did some extra large stars for fun. And this was that's where I did it and then I changed my mind. This is the grid journal pages we did. I dated it May 23rd. We did this one online. Yeah, we did this one online with 2-inch squares with rust color. And then I did this one off camera. And then this one is going to be today's. So it'll be our third. Let's see.
Okay.
The stars are modeling paste. It will dry in 2 days, all the humidity. Let's see.
All right.
Oh,
Red.
you sent a request to join the group. Okay, let me look for that.
Okay. Done. Dun, 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 dun.
All right, I accepted you into the group. Thank you for joining. So, and you didn't see last Friday's live, did you? With Dina? Did you have a chance to see that?
Last Friday with who?
Dina Wakely, the Facebook one we have.
No, I
$5.
didn't. No, I didn't. I only watched that one, but I have to go back and.
But you can actually see all of them she's done so far. I missed it too. So for $5 a month, you can join the Facebook Patreon of Dina Wakely, and she does a class a week. It varies when she's traveling,
Right.
and but anyway, it's worth every penny, of course. And I think
That's
she's
very
on for like
reasonable. Yeah.
average of 40 to 50 minutes, inspiring you. Look at some of the people did with it. Look, like
Oh,
isn't that cute? Someone did. This is someone in the group that played along.
she has a playlist for. I saw that. I saw those pictures. Yeah.
Yeah, so that I can't wait to try those. I gotta watch the video and try those. I'm excited about that. So for $5 a month, it's like you can watch.
Well, this is that book, the tea book that turned into a regular book. I made some. I did my own splash. You know, I did some splashes, and then I actually made a thing to close it, and I had to take it apart. But these are pages that I made, and then these are some of her pages that I added.
Oh yeah, let me put you big. Sorry. Thanks for getting that out.
This was her
There.
tea book. That's no longer a tea book because I messed it up. You know.
Happy
And,
4th. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I forgot her
Alon.
name.
Alon.
But we call her Queen Pam. Thank you. Sorry. Go ahead. Oh, I like the papers you used.
Yeah, this is actually I did a grid paper too, and then I cut it up and used it in here. So that's
I
the
went
one.
blank. I never call her Alon. I always call her Queen Pam. Something why I went blank. It has Q and P. I mean, doy. I love the star paper.
And that's just some free greeting cards I cut up and
Oh,
stuff.
I like the fence. Oh, you put some images in it. I like that. I didn't think about doing that.
But
Yeah,
I added too much stuff, so then I had to cut anyway. It's now it's a 2-volume with the last.
But you can always try to make another one if you
Yeah.
don't like it, because we made the where we have several books in the.
But I like the tea book. It's fun.
It is fun.
It's like the zine, a different form of a zine.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of little bits and pieces, and I'm using some of them in my Pantone collage thing. But I even have smaller bits and pieces. So.
All right. So I'm looking for my little.
Now we're doing the star thing is really a challenge, Eileen. I don't know.
Well, if you want to do squares, you can do squares in red, white, and blue. It doesn't have to be.
Well,
it doesn't have to be stars. I just decided to.
I think the stars is great.
Oh, okay. I just thought this would be fun. These would be fun to try.
Yeah.
Something different. And because I really do, the few pages we've done, I really liked them. All right. It is. We go through whatever the new thing is. We got to try it. Like when everyone was doing the sleeves and sticking tea and stuff in it, doing the exchanges, and we like all the
make yourself big or equal.
Oh, sorry.
Me, please. I don't.
Okay, sorry. There we go. I'm used to Kathy doing the screens and stuff. I'm spoiled. She does a lot of stuff I forget about. Okay.
I tried painting. I've never done, thanks, Terry. I'd never used gouache before. And I bought the acrylic gouache, which obviously I had other gouache, but the acrylic gouache acts differently.
I like gouache. Did you watch Lena? She was doing
Yeah, she did that girl. And then I bought the of course, Dee Dee the enabler. That's really what it is. Dee Dee the enabler. Colleen the sunflower. And enabler. And enabler. And I bought
we
the
were trained
Turner.
by Eileen. So she was the initial enabler. We were all trained by Eileen.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And then I stopped.
And then she stopped and we kept up.
Did you just feel bad that you were leading all these people down a costly trail, or you just?
No, I got bored.
You got bored. Well, I figured there was no altruistic reason. I was just being, snotty, but you know
I'm
that.
kidding.
Okay.
Let's see how this looks on this camera. There, you can see a little more of my butt. Okay. So I got some red now. I'm using the new clearance red from Hobby Lobby. It's a red medium. Let's go get you I need some blue paint. Let's see.
I think I'm going to trace this.
So many variations of blue. It's like, do I actually?
Well, I guess Michael's had a sale a while ago too, and I went over to Michael's, and I had.
I did see your paint haul you did the other day.
Yeah,
that's right.
And I got the not the student, but the next level up. I got the artist level. And
I did find a primary blue. How about that? And I could use it on the other one.
I was going to buy the primary colors, except that I bought I bought green and not red. How stupid.
Oh, that was funny when you said that, because I'm really bad about the color wheel.
But I do have red, but anyway. So many upside down and backwards. It's just who I am. I wonder if I can trace a bigger star here.
So whatever you're putting down on these, you're probably going to cover up a lot of it anyway, and because it's really layers upon layers. But I got inspired when I did the other grid journaling by BB Henry art on YouTube.
I enjoyed that so much, and I just did it on the back of ugly scrap paper.
Oh, did you, when you played along?
When I did the grid thing. And then I went to the website and I printed out templates for all different, I don't even who's.
She does have a website. She has a website.
BB Henry, and she has these for a free download. And this is the template for the different size squares.
Oh, see, I didn't even download that. See, there you go. I didn't even know that was there.
I should have printed it out on cardstock, but
it doesn't matter. You can trace it.
Yeah.
Or cut them out and trace them. I didn't realize she had those on there. That's great.
Let's see. Yeah, I downloaded them. Yeah, here. So you have 3x3, 2x2, and so she's got all various different. There's a lot of free digis out there,
Wow, that's great that she had that. Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, she's a big fan of Dee Dee Catron.
Okay.
That's why she does a lot of the crosses like Dee Dee Catron does in her art. That looks. I made purple. Didn't want to make purple, but I made purple. I try this because I'm smearing myself.
Red and blue makes purple.
Yeah.
I know.
Just like I made purple. See, color wheel issues.
I have a watercolor guidebook, and it has all these exercises that you can go through and kind of practice and learn a little bit more about color and stuff.
Oh, bye, Sophia.
Bye, Sophia. Thanks for
Just
stopping
stamp the
by.
stars with red as a start. You could. If you have a star stamp, you could just stamp it in red and then go from there. But then
I
you'd
have
have
star
to cover,
stamps, but they're
you'd have to cover up the red, which would be hard to cover up with certain paints. If you're just adding paper bits, I think you'd be okay. It'd be hard to cover up the paint.
yeah, I have star stamps, but they're patterned. They're patterned. So I'm just going to trace a couple and
being messy. So you got paint like all over the place. You're supposed to keep the background nice and neat. I'm not succeeding with mine today.
so are we using the stars instead of the squares?
That's what I decided to do.
Okay.
Just to mix it up. Some people use with the grid drilling. I've seen them use rectangles.
Yes.
Usually just rectangles and squares.
Yep.
But I mean, why not? It's the fourth.
Well, those templates are all different size squares, and she's got squares and rectangles.
Yeah. And I think what I ended up using, which I found later for my squares, is the old-fashioned template. Oh gosh, and I had stars, and I traced something else. Were these the old
okay.
Fiskars one? So I think I ended up tracing these squares for the other grids, and then you could also, if you wanted to do for Valentine's, a bunch of hearts. There's a star. See, you could use that one.
Yeah.
And then
Valentine's Day, you can do hearts,
oval, and then circles. So yeah, I think that would be fun, right? We could have done it, but we were doing this at Valentine's. I guess we'll have to do that next year, Valentine's.
Yeah.
How we mess that up? All right. I'm gonna dig through my stash. So I found some of these. These were papers that Kathy had gotten me a long time ago at Ingrid's. And it was like a paper pack that she sells, and she had picked up a paper pack for me a long time ago.
Now, Ingrid, is that the lady where Kathy takes classes?
Yes. And she does. She takes classes from Ingrid, and she got me one of the paper packs that she sells a long time ago, and I pulled that out. Oh, this has got washi on it.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, isn't that cute? This is all the Tuesday mornings goodies we used to be able to get there. This is by Pebbles. I might end up, I am making more messes. I may end up like putting some of these along the edges.
I got so much stuff from Tuesday morning, stamps and stencils and embossing folders and those paper packs, the sticker packs. There was so much stuff that and the big scrapbook pads. I mean,
I know it. We got some really good deals. It was fun.
And they always had a nice selection of napkins too. Mine did.
Yep, napkins. They did have a good selection of napkins. And I would look at other stuff while I was there, even though, I came in for that. But
yeah, I got pillows for my sofa there. They had lots of pillows.
Yep.
Going now.
But I just didn't even go in and look around once they got rid of all the art stuff. I just disgusted.
Well, I would go in every week, and there was a guy that was working there, right? And I said, what's happening? Where's the crafty? Oh, and all he would say, well, we get new stuff, every Thursday, not Tuesday, but whatever. And I said, well, you're not getting arts and crafts stuff, and now you're going to force me to shop at Hobby Lobby, which I hate. And then he said, well, I'm sorry. And now, of course, and the last time I was there when my friend from New York was visiting, and they were literally down to 1/4 of an aisle that was on wheels. And while we were going through the limited stuff that was left, this woman came and started to move this section. It was on wheels. And she said, oh, excuse me, I'm just rearranging. And I think, oh my God, rearranging to get rid of this stuff. And that was like maybe 3 weeks before they closed the
Oh,
door.
yeah. Laura said hers is closed too. Oh, I know. It's sad, right? I mean, I know that Dee Dee had one that she found like way later. I remember it was, and then it closed soon after she found it. I remember that she found one she didn't know she had by her house, and then it closed.
Well, this one had been a Walgreens drugstore, which moved across the street. It's in a strip mall that has a Publix, which is a big supermarket chain down here. And now it's empty until somebody else comes in, I guess.
Yeah. It's just, I guess we did. We guess we were lucky we had it for a short time, I guess.
Yeah.
At the deals. I mean, it's nice because if you think about it, you know, once a new release comes out, you know what I mean? Companies want to, you know, they want to get out the old, bring in the new. I mean, I think it kind of made sense.
Yeah, it was a good place to get rid of. I didn't care. Again, all this stuff is timeless. There's no expiration date on any of this stuff. You know, I know there's, you know, designers and, you know, they come out with their new line, and then that's a great place to get rid of, you know, the old line, so to speak.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's why I started doing some things from Life Book that I signed up for, paid for in 2020. I'm doing a couple.
Oh, good for you going back and doing the old ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, because again,
it doesn't go bad.
Art is not, it's timeless. That's a great word. I mean, you could definitely watch your 2020 if you don't even have to sign up for a new one. You could just watch the one you already paid for.
Well, I've got Wanderlust 2022 and 2023, and then I also ended up signing up for Fada. Fada, he ain't heavy, hits my Fada. Fada School, but it's Fada School 2.
Okay.
And I can't believe I pulled the trigger on that.
Fodder School 2 is better than Fodder. I think the Fodder School 1 was good, but I think that they improved it. And
well, that's good to know. Now I don't feel so bad because that was pretty pricey because I didn't get the discount. I paid the full.
Yeah, like I think it was like the first one. I mean, you know, they're, you know, is all new. It's sort of like, you know, I'm sure the original Life Book classes and, you know, was different, and probably the, you know, the Wanderlust when that was new.
But I think Kathy has very good advice, you know, in the sense that don't be overwhelmed by thinking you have to do them. Just watch them. So that's what I'm doing. I'm in the watching stage.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not in the doing stage. I'm in the watching stage.
Yeah, I agree.
But I did do 2 of the Life Book 2020s though. I'm still working on one. It was called Bowl of Laughs.
Did you watch the kaleidoscopes? Those were free. I posted in the book. I thought I posted it in the group, the kaleidoscope when that was free. And then
I missed that. I did do the tasters. Yeah. Oh, I did that. Yeah, I did. The kaleidoscope. Yeah.
Okay, they had those. At least watch them, and those were free. And then now they have the Fodder School, which I put the link in the Facebook group for Fodder School. The free ones right now. I think they just started a day or two ago with Megan, and you can see what the new. It's like it's like the kaleidoscope, just to give you a taste of what the class is about. So. I did post a link for that if anyone wants to sign up for Fodder School. And see, Kaleidoscope has ended, but Fodder School just began, the freebie part. I think Kathy's probably already watched it. I have not watched Megan's yet. It was making a journal, and I don't know.
I'm making a new journal, and I'm doing it's kind of like a Coptic stitch, but not really. And it's going to be pretty big.
Okay.
I'm going to outline these in black, and then I'm going to go back and
Just
do. So you're not putting farm related stuff in the stores.
Yeah, I think I'm
Are
gonna
you-
do. I think what I'm gonna do differently than most of. If I can find it, but most do.
Okay.
I mean, fine. I printed everything. Oh my goodness.
Well, that's right. You have all those. Yeah, you have all those digital. The
I
cutesy
printed
farm
everything
stuff, yes.
small and large, and so I could use it. Let me find what I've already cut out.
July 10th. Okay.
Hold on. Oh, so these were some of like this one. I'm gonna add the rooster just sitting down here, and then I think I'm gonna have. Oh my goodness! I apologize. My dog's barking.
Someone's walking by, I'm sure.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me mute a second. My mouse to wake up.
So how far are you from your lake where you feed your ducks? How far is that from where you are?
About half a mile.
Oh, that's close.
Yeah, it is close. It's a nice walk. And thinking that add. Oh my goodness! Hold on. I bet someone's walking their doggy.
Now, when one dog barks, does the other one chime in? No, I see.
It's usually one starts and then the other starts. Yes.
Okay.
So there's a woman walking a big white dog, and if it's a big dog, they really like. Yeah, the little dogs. They're like, we don't like you. You're big. Big dogs actually don't care. It's the little dogs that don't like the big dogs.
Now, those are Jack Russell, right? Terriers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
they're
Jack
good.
Russell's like to bark.
That was the dog on Frasier, Eddie.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Yep.
cute.
I used to have an Eddie T-shirt.
Oh, wow. A lot of people liked Frasier. I didn't like Frasier that much. Oh my
I
goodness.
liked it.
You can keep talking. I'm just gonna mute a second.
The people that moved in across the pond from me, they have two huge. They look like standard poodles, but they're not. But they're two really big dogs.
Okay. Brenda said July 10th is the first free fodder school. Oh, maybe I was thinking about the July started for fodder school to 22 is what I was thinking about. The free one starts on the 10th. Oh, yeah. And we had a Chihuahua. So I think my Chihuahua trained him. Hold on. They're getting closer.
We had a standard poodle. That's a big dog.
I had a standard poodle too.
Great dog, so smart.
Yeah, and we just had them clipped in a puppy.
Yeah, we did too.
Yeah.
Just nothing fancy. Yep, I think they called that the lamb cut. Yeah,
I
Or
hate those poor poodles with the thing on their head and this and that and the ball on their tail.
the ball on the tail is asinine. But you know that some of those cuts, the poodle is actually a German breed, and they have webbed feet, and they're great swimmers. And when they would dive in to retrieve like a dead whatever the hunter in the cold water, they started cutting them so they could, their hair, because they don't have fur, they have hair. And they would leave that big puff on their chest to protect their chest and heart. And they trimmed their legs so they could swim more smoothly through the water. So the original cuts actually had a practical application.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Why did they call them French poodles then?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't remember. But they're basically a German breed. Oh, that's neat. Garbo, our French poodle's name was Adam. I don't know why, but my son named him Adam.
Mine was called Beauregard.
Oh,
Just-
there you go.
Just
You've got
Beau.
Garbo.
Beau,
Someone
we
here.
called them.
All right, they stopped barking. We're in the clear.
Yeah. Whatever was out there is past.
It's past.
Moved
Big
on
dog
down the
is
road. Yep.
gone by. We're in the clear for a little bit. It's hot out today. I don't like to walk when it's this hot.
If you're gonna walk here where I am, you probably should really walk before 7 a.m. because after that it's just
I agree. It has to be early. Well, I mean, humidity's today. He's out biking in this, but he likes the heat better than I do. I don't like the heat that much. Like, I don't like the cold either. I'm just like a pain in the patootie, so I really don't like hot or cold. So.
well, you have fairly moderate temperature. I mean, you don't have.
It's all over the place here. I would say we get some weather we like.
But you have 4 seasons, right?
Yeah, we do. And I don't care for the cold winter months, but then I don't really like this super hot months either.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like I can't enjoy either. Now, some people can. They love to go out and bake in the sun and do all that. I'm just not one of them.
Mm-mm.
And then there's the people who enjoy all the winter sports. You know, me, I can't. My hands freeze. So, yeah, I think there's weather for everybody.
Yeah. I miss the 4 seasons. And of course, true Floridians would argue that there are 4 seasons in Florida, and I would argue that they're not. But there's hurricane season, and then
now, Ann, we
Yes.
have one day of fall.
Yes, if we're lucky.
One day.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know, like when we're in the middle of winter, you guys, that's your like kind of spring weather where you're in the 70s.
Yes,
we're freezing.
Yes, this is true.
And I think, and that's why people from this area, which would be called the what they call them, the snowbirds.
Snowbirds. We have a lot of snowbirds.
Because they would come because that's when the weather is nice so for you guys is when it's the temperature good like that. So then we all go, oh, we like 70s.
Well, let me tell you, when it gets down to the 30s and 40s, it's damn cold.
It is. Well, yeah, we're not used to it.
Yeah, you had several cold times this year.
We had a pretty cool spring. It wasn't that hot this spring. It didn't get, it wasn't. See, when I moved down here, I was living in an hour south of Buffalo. So I know cold. I know snow.
Okay.
A lot of snow, a lot of cold. So.
How long have you been down here?
Since 2000.
Oh. Then you weren't down here when it snowed.
Actually, you know what? This Christmas, it snowed in Cape Canaveral, that's where I was this Christmas. I have pictures of it. But no, I wasn't here when it snowed. And my parents lived in Indy Atlantic, which is a little bit south of where I am at, and they had their pipes freeze in their pool one winter,
Yeah. I've been here since 1969.
Oh my God. Then you're a Floridian.
Yes.
So Floridian is how a certain amount of time that you live there.
Well, I guess technically it's someone who's born here, but 1969 is forever.
Got it.
I
Okay.
would think that would count. Now, have you been in Boca for all of that? You've lived in the same area?
No, just south in Lauderdale.
Oh, Lauderdale, right.
I've lived in Boca for 36 or 7 years.
Oh, wow. I had no intention. It just was one of those things that just happened. My father had passed away, and I had said something to my mom about I might move to South Carolina. And she said, well, if you're going to move, why don't you move down here with me? And that was it. I put my house on the market. It sold in 24 hours.
Wow.
I gave away or sold everything. And what I kept, I shipped down in boxes. My son came down from Boston, put the cat in the back of the car. I've got a big cage so I could have a kitty litter box. We drove straight through from south of Buffalo to my mom's place here, where and we made it in about 18 hours. And the rest is history. I kept on waiting for the other shoe to drop, and it didn't. So I guess it was meant to be.
Well, I can't imagine selling. Well, I mean, I understand why you did, because you didn't have to move everything. But at the same time, like, so you sold all your art stuff, or you didn't have it?
I didn't have any. I didn't start arting until I moved down here.
Oh.
Didn't know this world existed.
Wow. Because I was doing scrapbooking, so that was my primary. My primary thing was the scrapbooking, and that's why I had the name Scrap Chick because of
right. No,
scrapbooking.
Didn't know this world existed. I started. I guess it would be Shelley Crafting Mamas. Maybe was the first person I started to watch, and then Mary RTA. And then it just kind of expanded. But and so my very first art book was probably that collage book that you've been working out of.
Oh, wow.
Danielle, where are you from? She said she's from the north and freezes when it gets below 70 down here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, exactly, Brenda. It's too humid here. I agree. Spring was wonderful. It was rain. I mean, other than we had a drought we had a big long drought. That was not nice. Brenda, he's riding a bicycle, not a motorbike, bicycle. He bought himself a new bicycle.
Can't you tell I'm from Philly?
Philly. Danielle's from Massachusetts, where my son lives out in Watertown, outside of. And he works in Cambridge, and they have a home on Cape Cod. So I try to get up there like in August. It's the best time to get out of here. If you can't be a snowbird, you want to get the hell out of here in August.
Brenda said most of her boxes were art stuff. I chuckled because that was true. When we moved here, most of the boxes were art stuff. And he was not too happy with how many boxes we had to move.
Springfield, okay.
Danielle, you've never been to the Cape?
It's very nice.
Well, I shouldn't say I've never been there either.
Well, I
think that would be neat to go to Maine. It just looks. Who was it that took one of my friends? Well, she's more of an acquaintance now because she used to go to a church I went to, and she posted some pictures from Maine where they went. Oh, so pretty.
And my sister and brother-in-law lived on a
smoke.
They lived on a lake.
Fog. I'm sorry. Say that again, Ann.
I'm just sorry. My sister and brother-in-law lived in Maine for many, many years on a lake. They called it a pond, but it was a lake.
Oh, okay. I mean, just I always think of Murder She Wrote, like that was
Yes,
supposed to be in Maine,
that's
you
right.
know.
I forgot.
And I always would watch it show, and I always like, I want to live there. It looks like I want a little picket fence.
You wouldn't like the winters there. They are brutal.
I probably would not like the
No.
winters. I would probably agree with that. They watch her riding her bike in the TV show and a little picket fence, and I was like, oh man, I was young when that was on. I was like, that just seems like the lifestyle for me.
No, Danielle speaks some
I've
life.
never been north of Massachusetts.
I haven't either. I think it would be neat to do sometime. I know we always went south, or we never went north. Isn't Brooke from Maine? Does Brooke live in
Yeah.
Maine?
Yes,
That's where she lives. I don't know if that's where she's from, but she lives there.
Yeah.
It'd be too darn cold for me up there.
Oh, you've been in Florida too long. You would, I mean, I'm sure I wouldn't like it either, but you've been down there so long, it would definitely be not fun. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I need one more to get my fifth image.
I think so too, Danielle.
I used to shovel my own driveway, and I would shovel it like 10 o'clock
They're too big.
night before I went to bed.
Bye, Peggy. You have a good 4th.
Bye, Peggy. Thanks for
Enjoy
playing.
the 4th, Peggy.
We appreciate it. Oh, this one's smaller. Where this one would fit?
There's a certain peacefulness if it's snowing lightly and the night sky has like a pinkish hue and it's quiet and you're out there. It kind of is nice. And I love thunder snow. I think that's the neatest weather.
Oh, we had that this year, and several where it's on the news, there's several places had thunder snow.
It's so cool.
It is very cool.
We have thunder snow. It's called hail.
Yes.
Hail.
I had hail the other day. I heard this popping sound, and then I realized it was hail hitting up against the aluminum side of my patio. And it was like, oh my gosh, didn't last very long.
Oh yeah. He was watching a weather channel the other day, and they were talking about hailstorm that hit Texas, and they were showing like like hail like that big.
I know, the size of a softball. That can do serious damage.
Yeah.
It did do serious damage. All these people's homes were like almost like to get roofs. They're almost destroyed.
The hail will kill your car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was. I mean, the story that and then when the people they're taking videos when it was happening, and they literally the hail was like busting holes in their windows of their house, like going through their windows.
Oh wow. Well, I guess if the wind blows and they could.
And it depends on how big the hail is. If it comes in tiny, tiny things, you're okay. But it's like golf ball size is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. And I think that one people they were interviewing, their home got destroyed with hail so bad that they were not able to move back into their home till like a year later.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah, to rebuild their home.
What kind of roofs do you have, CB, in Texas? Do you have tile roofs?
Oh, I love this bird.
Is that what you have in a tile roof?
No, I have a regular shingled roof.
Oh, okay.
I would love to have a tin roof or this. I just like.
Oh, I
Tin roof.
wouldn't like a tin roof with storms. You got to be kidding me.
I don't know. I think it'd be
Well, if it's tied,
relaxing.
what do you? Well, they tie it. I've got the extra hurricane straps that tie my roof down, and the rain sounds great on a tin roof. Maybe it wouldn't if in a hurricane situation.
What do you
Right.
have, CB? I don't think we're allowed tin or shingle roofs down here. I don't blame them.
I don't think there's any here. I know Key West is known for its tile roofs, but there are some houses that were built down here on US One that all have. They all have. I'm sorry, tin roofs. My parents, their home in the Atlantic was the tile. The terracotta. The tile, like the Spanish tile type of roof. Those are really heavy, and they need to be replaced. That's quite the. What kind of roof do you have, Eileen?
I have the tile.
Oh, you have the tile? Okay.
That's all you can have.
That's weird. That's
It's
it.
Boca. It's
You're
Boca.
not, you're not allowed to have anything else. That's weird. For the whole area, for your neighborhood, like.
For the whole area, don't forget the hurricanes.
Yeah.
A shingle or a tin roof with a hurricane, it would
Yeah.
blow it off in a half hour.
They could be peeled off.
Oh, that's true.
Not looking forward to it. I'm just always afraid that these insurance companies, they get, a couple of hurricane claims, and then they start dropping policy holders. I know USAA has done that in the past, and that's what I have. I have USAA.
Oh yeah, their daughter works for. They build the programs for the insurance companies. She was saying how they're dropping some of the places because they're having to pay up, and it's just awful.
We have 3 types of insurance: homeowners,
Mhm.
flood, and windstorm.
Oh, I don't. I just have homeowners. I don't. I have the hurricane is in that policy. I don't have anything else.
I have to, because I'm in a flood zone, so I have to have a
Well,
flood
flood insurance is a pretty good deal.
And then windstorm is from the wind.
Yep. Well, I had when I bought this house that I'm living in now in 2016. USAA said you need to get someone out there and do what they call a wind mitigation.
Right.
And I had that done, and they knocked off quite a chunk of money from my premium just having that done.
Yeah, because you're more inland. Like
I'm about 50. Yeah, I'm 15 miles, probably about 15 miles from the ocean.
I'm about a half a mile.
Oh, okay. You're like my friends in Cape Canaveral. You're really basically there. That's what.
Oh, so the closer you are, the less likely that would happen then.
Well, the more damage you're going to have.
Yeah. No, I meant the type of coverage and the.
Yes.
I didn't realize you were that close. Well, I have almost USA paid for a new roof for CB, less the deductible. They've been great. I've been with them ever since I've been driving. I haven't had any other insurance, so that's a long time.
It is a long time. We've switched based on if they raise our prices. We've switched to cheaper insurance if they start raising prices.
Good
the way
luck.
I keep my homeowners down is I keep on raising my deductible. I have a $6,000 deductible now, so I'm in for $6,000 if anything happens before they're even going to show.
Well, it's cheaper to have the higher deductible, so that makes sense.
Good luck on finding a new insurance company.
I'm hoping that I know. I'm hoping they won't, since I'm a long time, 20 more than 25 years old. But they basically said they were not going to write any new policies unless you were active military and had been transferred to Florida. Let's see, and we have been with them for 50 years.
Wow.
But Carol doesn't like them. She doesn't love them.
That's interesting. Yeah, we're not loyal. We go where we get a good price.
Well, when my mother decided that she was not going to drive anymore, and she made that decision herself when she was 93, 94. And I called, USAA to cancel the insurance on her car. They were very helpful. They have a whole used vehicle network because military people are moving around. So if you need a car, you can go to their own used car. And they actually sold my mom's car. They said, take some pictures, post them to this, our website. And sure enough, a week later, my mom's car sold.
Wow. That's a different kind of service. I would not have expected.
Well, you figure when the military, they might need cars or vehicles, but
right. But still,
yeah,
that's a nice service.
It's one of those things that you have to have.
Well, I wouldn't want it. I mean, I wouldn't want to have to sell it myself. I think that's nice.
I mean, I know there's a lot of people now that have just, if they own their homes and they have no mortgage, and they're opting out of they're just basically opting not to have insurance, just taking their chances, which is
wow.
It is kind of scary.
Yeah, I'm not a chance taker.
Oh, it's something you wish you never have to use.
Right. That's so true. I'm using my washi tape over here that was in that kit.
Okay, yep, there you go. And Carol said that many bases have used car lots where you can sell your own car. Yep.
Oh, wow.
I'm close to a big Air Force base, Patrick Air Force Base, because I don't have privileges there because I'm not military. My father was.
Oh, okay.
So
and that's why your mom that's why they sold her car and stuff.
I live in a military retirement community.
Oh, okay.
And so you have to be military to live here. I was legacied in.
Ah, okay. I didn't know how that works.
For me, I sold my mom's house and bought my own house here in the same community. And for me, single, they take care of everything. If I need a light bulb change, they'll call and change a light bulb.
Wow. That's awesome.
There's a guard. There's a guard 24/7 at the front gate. So I have a false sense of security because you should see some of these guards are about 100 years old. I mean, they're not going to stop anybody. That
But it gives you a false sense of security.
Yeah, false sense of security, which is better than no sense of security, right? So.
That is true. I like how you call it and say it like it is.
Oh yeah, some of them. I don't even know how they answer the phone.
Oh shoot.
I had my air conditioning crap out on a Sunday at 4:00 in the afternoon in the middle of summer when it's like 95 degrees out. called the front gate. Half an hour. There was a maintenance guy here, one of their air conditioning guys who was on duty, and he fixed it. He not only figured out what was wrong with it, but he had the part to fix it. So within an hour and a half, my air conditioning was running again.
Wow.
Wow.
So that's, to me, is
That's life saving with the temperatures that we get and you get.
Now they've got the new air conditioning units. And I was lucky I got a new air conditioner the beginning of this year, I think. And they told me, thank goodness you didn't get the new ones.
oh, really? I don't know how old mine is, but if my air conditioning needs to be replaced, then they replace it. That's
Oh,
part
you're
of the
lucky.
package. So they replace it. And they come through these houses quarterly, and they do like a maintenance check, and they change the filter, and they make sure that there's no leaks. They check the exterior, and they do that quarterly. And that's smart.
Do you own the house or rent it?
No, I own it.
Huh.
There's no rentals in here.
I'm circling my dots on here.
My neighbor across the street, her next door neighbors, they had ficus trees in their backyard, and the ficus trees pulled up her pool, and it was horrible.
Oh, dear.
Those things are terrible. When we moved in here, they planted a ficus tree outside my patio.
Yeah.
And then when the house next to mine was being built, I saw they were having a pool, and I made them pull that ficus out right away.
Good move.
We had ficuses down at the end of the lake, and their roots are so long it pulled up our street.
Oh.
Did you see a question, Ann, from CB?
No, I sell it. It's just like a regular house. I sell it. I have to use their real estate agents to sell a house. But no, I sell it, and then my heirs get the. No, I own it. It's like a regular. Yeah. This place was designed by a couple of retired military officers many years ago. The plan was to have houses of various different sizes, and they hope to actually have an assisted living. So it would take you from being on your own to having assisted care. The assisted care part of it never was built.
Never materialized. Yeah.
And do you have a pool and everything you can go to?
Yes, and I live very close to they call it the At Ease Club.
I like that name.
You have to be a certain age to buy in there?
55.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
I was 50 when I moved in, but I was moved in at my mom's, so no one's going to kick me out.
You'll give them hell if they do.
Yeah.
When they built the subdivision that I live in, it was all owned, not all, I shouldn't say that, 90% owned by IBMers.
Oh, okay.
Because
All right.
IBM was their main place is not too far from where we lived. And then they closed down IBM, and a lot of houses were sold because of that.
Okay.
It's still a couple of old people like us, and then young people are moving in.
Well, when I moved here in 2000, I was obviously probably the youngest person here because I was not even 55, but that's not the case anymore. But, and Carol said they have in the Air Force Village, you buy it, but you can't sell it in the end. Oh,
That's odd.
That's
well, that's how
really
they
odd.
make their, you know,
So what do? They take it back? Do they
I
pay you
guess.
for it?
I don't know. That's interesting. That's, oh. All I'm doing is fussy cutting a bunch of farm pictures that I printed out from Graphic Fairies. I'm not being very, and I did make some stars, but beyond that, I'm not really. That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't understand buying it and then you can't sell it.
No, I don't either. It seems.
Because I've told many stories. I'm on a pond, and the little pond, and I'm on the 18th hole of the golf course. Never played golf, but I'm on the 18th hole. And I've had my windows broken twice, which they take care of.
Oh, I never thought about that, but it makes sense that could happen.
Yeah,
I mean, I can see it hitting your roof or like balls like landing in your yard. But
yep, I've had them hit the roof. You can hear them bouncing off the roof, and they usually end up in the front yard. But they usually end up in my bushes, and that's what I always joke around when I look out. I have old men looking for their balls. And boy, they look, because I guess they're expensive.
That's
I mean, they're
funny.
right like in your face. I mean,
So if you ever want to meet an old man, you just got to walk out in your front yard.
yep. Or my back, I'm like, yeah. Say, hey, I got your balls.
That's hilarious. She doesn't have to go to a bar or dating site. She just waits for the old men to come get their balls in the front.
That's right. I have a whole collection of them. One guy broke my window, and I just sat down to have breakfast out on the porch, and I come into the kitchen to get my coffee, and I heard this loud crack. And I came out, and it was an older gentleman. And I think by the time they get to the 18th hole, they're a little tired, and they're not as accurate as they are when they start playing. That's my.
Yeah, that is true.
And the guy started to drive away, and I said to him, and I started yelling at him. I said, hey, you just broke my window. And he kept on driving. And I finally, after yelling at him, he's finally slowed down. And he mumbled something about he would call the pro shop. Well, he didn't call the pro shop. I called maintenance, and they came out, and they eventually replaced it.
Yeah, he was hoping you didn't catch him.
Yeah. Well, I had been over in Tampa for a conference, and I came home, and there was the window was broken. There was a hole just the size of a golf ball. That was the first window that was broken. But
Yeah, I would not be happy with that.
Did you ever see a poor dog get a hold of a golf ball and start chewing it and taking it apart? Oh my God, all that rubbery stuff inside.
Yeah.
Smashing
all
into
the
their
rubber
face.
bands. It's like, isn't it like a bunch of rubber bands?
Yeah, and they snap all over the poor dog's face. And
I think the saddest
That's
thing is,
dangerous because they could choke on that. I think that it might seem funny to some, to the people.
it's not funny.
No, and that's not funny because they could swallow it and choke to death. So I would just, yeah, I
I
would be,
think the saddest thing is to see a
I would
dog
be
that's
so
gotten
angry
into
if I saw that.
porcupines and they've got the quills all stuck in their snout. That's so
Oh,
God, did you hear what happened to Johnny's dog? I can't
Steve?
believe. Huh?
no.
What
He,
happened to Steve?
he went next door and they have
Yes.
a small dog. And there was one of the toys. It was a soft toy. He had
Yes.
it in his mouth, and Johnny's husband went over to grab the dog, and she swallowed it.
Oh, I didn't hear that she had swallowed it.
Yes.
Oh God.
And to make a long story short, she finally puked it up after
Okay.
a couple of days.
Well, I know my daughter, that happened to her dog, and she took her to the vet and they gave her something to make her throw up the ball.
Syrup of ipecac.
She wasn't a ball, it was like a stuffed toy.
Yeah.
But
I would think they'd want to do surgery and get it out, but they didn't on Johnny's dog.
well, they don't, if they can x-ray and see if they can see it in their gut or whatever. So
Maybe if it's not in a dangerous place.
yeah, if it's in a dangerous spot and it moves down, then you would, because I know my daughter's in-laws had to have that happen. It got into their intestines and they did have to do surgery. Yeah. So if you know early enough and can get them to barf it up, it should be okay. I don't know where we get on this subject. Remember you talked about the subjects that we start talking about on this stream? That might be, this might be one of them.
I don't know how we got to dogs.
I'm just like, where did
we went from my retirement community to golf balls and old men and dogs puking. It would be fun to do like a line, start with a circle with the beginning of the chat, and then just kind of keep a track of the different conversations and how it would be like doing the Society of Ideas, but it would just be the stream of unconsciousness. It's like,
that would work. That Helen keeps a list of the things we do.
I like it
and then
better
eventually, I'm sure they would all lead back. I mean, they make sense as the conversation. Because look at all of the TV shows and movies.
Well, I like the
about.
TV shows best.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I agree, and we learn stuff too, and we laugh at each other.
Oh
and
yeah.
Y'all know what I like to eat and don't eat. And
right. Nothing green. Nothing green that passes Colleen's lips.
Nothing soggy.
Nothing
lumpy.
soggy. Right. Nothing green.
More do you want to know?
And there is a serious love for sunflowers here.
Sunflowers and of course daisies. And then I know that Eileen had daisies at her wedding.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
And daisies are one of Kathy's favorites as well. And I'd say daisies are my first love, and then my second love would be sunflowers.
I guess I like the gardenia just because of the smell.
The
It's a little
gardenia.
white flower. Oh, and they smell so.
Gardenias are nice.
We had a gardenia bush tree outside the front door at my mom's house, and oh man, when that was in bloom, be a little white flower. My mother would cut it and just float it in like a little bowl of water, and
Yes.
the smell from, oh my God. And lilacs. I love the smell of lilacs. We had gigantic lilac trees when we lived on the farm in Pennsylvania, and when they were in bloom.
And did you happen to see my picture of that 50-year-old plant I've got on one of my trees?
Yes, yes, the one that is growing around the trunk of the tree.
Well, it's only on one side.
Oh, okay. I forgot the name of it though.
I forget the name.
Yes,
And
I
then
saw that.
the frangipani, that smells good.
I'd never heard of that. I really thought you were. Oh, peonies smell really good too, and but you can't bring them in the house because they're filled with ants. I mean, I guess you can do an ant thing. I thought you were making that name up, frangipani. I said, oh, she's making that up. She's
No,
It does seem made up, doesn't it?
that's the flowers they make the leis out of in Hawaii.
Oh, really? Okay. I thought those were orchids. Is it in the orchid family? It must.
Frangipanis.
That doesn't seem real.
And it's
a
really
great
funny. I was talking about a lot of these plants and all, and one of the girls was from Australia, and she had the same plants.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Well, I guess it really has to do with climate, right?
Yes. Like you hardly ever see any plants that have flowers on them down here.
Right. I've got the bird of paradise, and that it has some flowers, but not. And then I told you I have a magnolia tree that doesn't produce any flowers, which is I didn't plant it. It's very disappointing.
My bird of paradise, when we planted them, they had a flower on them, and it hasn't happened since.
Oh, really? No, I get several flowers,
They're so pretty.
and they're huge. They're big. They're big flowers. But
I wish the only impressive one I have are my Shasta daisies right now. It's huge. The bush is huge and full of flowers right now. It's so pretty.
yeah, those are pretty. The Shasta daisies.
Yeah, I have one. I say two that are larger, and then the other ones are like a different species because they're smaller, like shorter. But yeah, I do love my Shasta daisies.
I don't grow things well. So
I plant it, and it does whatever it wants to do.
It's on its own. Oh
on
yeah.
its own. It's a hard hive. I'll give you, your first drink of water, and that's it.
You're on your own after that.
On your own.
Suck it up, plant. Suck it up.
Yep. And if you're not in the range of the sprinkler system, you're on your own.
Oh, that'd be nice. Have a sprinkler system.
Except in rainy season, then we all rain them out.
We get that 15-minute thunderstorm in the afternoon. They used to be like clockwork. Not so much. But hey, all last week, not a single severe thunderstorm. I got through a whole week without a severe thunderstorm. I'm very grateful for that.
And we had them every day last week.
No, we had them every day the week before last, but last week's
Wow.
narrow one.
Does your cat get nervous? My dogs.
Oh, my cat is a mess.
Gets just so scared of those.
She is just terrified. And the vet gave me some drug to give her. And it's a medication that humans take. And I have to give her half a capsule, but it just makes her so weird. I don't want to give it to her.
Oh, well, I wouldn't give it to her then. If it makes her
I
weird.
stopped giving it to her, and I tried giving it to her again, and she was all freaked. I mean, it was just, she was almost, this is going to sound funny. I'm not meaning to be, but she was almost catatonic. Ha ha ha.
Catatonic. I get it.
But she was like,
I think I'm done. I want to add like something over here, but I can't
I
find.
gotta get something done here. Hi, Barbara Clock.
Hi, Barbara.
Yes, we're playing together. And Kathy's out and about.
I like my version of grid journaling here. I'm liking it with all the digis and
Yeah,
stuff around
we'll
it.
start journaling. We'll start a new
I like
craze.
it. I like how it turned out. It's very different than the normal grid journaling. So I thought it would be fun to do it like this. I like how it turned out.
I agree.
Need to write the date on here. It was because who knows if I'll get through the whole book in a year, doubtfully, but you never know.
I like the way you gals have all your different journals. I've never done that, but I think it makes sense to do a summer journal. Remember, I talked to you about putting it together in a series, kind of like you'd have like a fall, winter, summer, spring, fall journals, but then they would all go together in some sort of box or something, and you could
Yes.
like volume 1, volume 2, or something like. Because you have some really neat seasonal journals.
Oh, thanks.
I never think of doing that. Should.
See if I can. Let me zoom in a little bit now so I can see real quick.
I wonder.
Where is it? There it is.
Ooh, I could do that. All right, let me try that. Just talking.
Now you can see what I did. It's kind of busy, but I'm okay with it because my version was to make this a star farm grid. So I think it did good.
I think it looks great.
I like it. I'm happy with it. I use all my stuff Tuesday mornings. I still got a ton of stickers left.
Oh my gosh, look at all of that.
Tons left.
Yeah,
And
you do.
I didn't get to use it. And I used the washi from it and little bits off of the washi. Still got tons of that left.
No wonder they went out of business. Colleen bought all their inventory.
That's it. I bought it all.
Yeah.
I went to all the Tuesday mornings and traveled around.
Mm-hmm. Time to
Yeah,
crochet.
there was definitely women who went there specifically like us for art stuff. There was definitely yeah, who were doing the same thing as us. So I felt like it's all right because that's what a lot of other people were doing too.
Well, I am impressed that Dollar Tree has really upped its craft section too. That has grown so big. I mean,
I know. Oh, like that's cream.
We don't even have a Dollar Tree here.
That's what you said. Well, it's Boca Raton. Probably your folks would not be wanting to be seen in a Dollar Tree, just saying.
Thanks.
Do you have a Dollar General? Is that the other name of it? A Dollar General?
Not that I know of. It could be out west, but I don't go out west.
Well, my Dollar Tree is in the same strip mall as the Hobby Lobby. It's an interesting.
My Hobby Lobby is way out west too.
So west. Okay. Now, Boca Raton.
West would be more inland.
No, she's on the water.
Yeah, west is
Inland.
Past I-95.
Okay. My sister-in-law lives in Delray Beach.
Oh, Delray is You could walk to Delray from where I live.
Okay, all righty.
Where does she live in Delray?
510 North Swinton Avenue, right off the main road.
Swinton. I know where Swinton is.
Yeah.
That's a nice area.
Yeah, yeah. And boy, Delray is, that place is hopping during the season, isn't it? With the
Oh,
restaurant.
yeah.
Oh, it's crazy.
Thanks,
There's a great
Tori.
restaurant there that we go to. It's called the Oyster City. Oyster City?
Oh, that's a good
Yeah.
restaurant.
Yeah. I used to give them, when my brother was alive, I used to give them gift certificates to Oyster City for Christmas.
Did you ever go to the Delray Affair?
No, I haven't.
I don't even think they do it anymore. That was nothing but art
Ooh,
for blocks and blocks and blocks.
Oh, that sounds neat.
that would be fun.
Yeah, it would be.
I think it started a little bit west of Swinton and then went all the way down to the Intracoastal.
Oh, okay. All righty.
Once a year.
Yeah.
So it's like the longest yard sale, but that's like a longest like a art thing.
Yeah,
like they
it
do
was a lot of artists there.
That's neat. Well, I wish I had that here. We have the longest yard sale go through here, but we don't have that. Would go to an art sale.
I don't think they've done it in the last couple of years because of all those restaurants and everything they put in.
Yeah, that downtown Delray area is just crazy. My brother had a tennis store in Delray for many years.
Oh, nice.
It was just called Fred's Tennis. So his name's Fred, so it's called Fred's Tennis.
Short and simple.
Yeah.
I can't think of her name. That's where that good tennis player's from.
Delray?
Yeah, what's the girl's name?
She current one or older one?
Current.
I don't know.
Yeah, that might narrow it down. I don't follow tennis, so I know that we have a tennis place here somewhere, but I don't follow tennis.
Yeah, my brother played, I guess he was the tennis pro at the Bath and Gulfstream private club. So he played tennis with old man Bush. And then he opened his own little shop.
If anyone makes a 4th of July
Yeah, sure.
grid journal or any 4th of July anything, art wise, I would say like post it in our Facebook group so everybody can see it if you do any sort of 4th of July art.
I don't think so. Chris Everett is long retired.
The girl's name is Coco Goff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's from Delray.
Oh, okay.
I like you put some flowers in there in your star. I like it.
Yeah, I haven't done.
It looks like like a little kind of it's a daisy, but it's a yellow daisy. I'm sure there's a word. I'm thinking of the tiger. Is it
the tiger lily? Yeah.
No, there's another one called like I get that's orange with the seeds for the finches. Let's see, it's not. There's a coneflower, purple coneflower, daisies. I see others. It's like that. It's yellow with that, and then the seed turns, turns into the finches love it, and it's the seed form to eat. They're pretty to look at, and then it's food for the birds.
Oh, okay.
When the seeds mature, they both the coneflowers and the other, I can't think of the name of it.
I didn't get. I guess I'm going to try to do some like grid-like drawing in the middle of these stars. So I'll just put the grocery, so, but.
Black-eyed Susan. Thank you, Darlene. That's it. Black-eyed Susans. That's what
it.
you have in your star, and it's really nice because the centers turn to seed, and the little finches love the seed from the black-eyed Susans and the coneflowers. So it's pretty to look at, and it feeds the birds. The same as, of course, the sunflower would feed the birds too. So when the seed matures, but yeah, I like flowers that provide food for the birds.
I like to eat sunflower seeds.
Oh, I do too.
I
was at the store the other day. There's Taco Bell sunflowers, and I was like, I like Taco Bell, but that does not sound good.
Bye, CB. Have a good day.
Yuck.
Thank you.
Bye, CB. Thanks for popping in. Have a great, fun, and safe 4th of July.
Yeah, don't drink to watch the fireworks.
Yeah. Well, John Adams, here's your history lesson for the day. John Adams wrote home and told Abigail that they had, approved the declaration and that it should be celebrated with fireworks and parades and all. And when they approved the declaration, they wrote out copies and they sent them off to the colonies. And George Washington had the declaration read to the Continental Army at the time when they were in New York, before they got routed out of New York by the British. And the Sons of Liberty, and there was always drinking involved. And then they went down to the southern tip of Manhattan Island. They tore down the statue of King George III. And then they melted it down and made 42,000 musket balls. So they melted down King George to make ammunition for the Revolutionary War.
Wow.
And that happened on July 9th.
I did not know that. All right, so I took the washi, had little hats.
Oh, it's so cute.
So I had to cut those out and add them to the little birds and to the little pig.
Oh, look at the little oink oink. And
I had to add the hats to everybody in there. So
they didn't come with hats? You had to cut them out and add them?
Yeah, I cut them out of the washi tape.
Wow.
Yeah, Fussy cutted the washi tape hats. But that's easier because they're thin. That wasn't too bad. I did gouge the one a little bit, but not too bad.
Turned out great.
I'm happy with it. Now I feel good. I needed one more image on this side, and I couldn't find anything from the Digi that would fit. And then I remembered I had the magazine image from I don't know where.
What do they call those? Pinwheels? Those little things, pinwheels? That
The
you blow on?
pinwheels. Yeah, a lot of people have put those in their yard, but I was able to add these two down here with their
Oh, that's a good picture too. You get some
It
good
is
images.
cute. Look. If you're gonna go like in a lake and do all that like for 4th of July, get 4th of July floaties.
Yeah.
Are you gonna keep working on yours?
Yeah, I'm going to continue. Just a little.
Are you? As I say, I hope you finish it, and so you can post that in our Facebook group.
I will. When I'm done with it, I will post it. The only 4th of July I have is the red, white,
What
and
else
blue.
did you Fussy cut out you were going to put on there? I'm just curious.
Well, I got some images that are too big, but I might take the lamb, just cut out the lamb and stick that in one of the
Okay.
stores.
The lamb.
The lammy. And that lammy's too big. I wasn't sure. And these are way too big. But,
See,
whoops, these are way too big.
the rooster might not be if you maybe.
Fussy cut the rooster, and he can hang off to the side. He doesn't actually have
Yeah,
to.
he could be hanging off to the side.
And, yeah.
If you cut out leave the flowers off, you
Yeah,
might
I could cut around him.
And
These are
even-
actually stickers, but I didn't print it out on sticker paper, which probably should have.
But
This
yeah, I
is
think,
Graphic Fairies, and they had some journal pages. I should mail these to you. Could you use these?
you could just you don't have to mail them to me. That's
Okay, all right.
I like those though. I do like those. Those graphics very.
Well, this will be my farm journal.
Eileen, she does the graphics fairy stuff too. I had trouble with graphics fairy because you had to resize everything, and I'm not very good at that.
Yeah. And I
And
got this a long time ago, and every time I was gonna at a Goodwill,
yeah.
and every time I pick it up, you hear this. And I thought it was my cat. I'm going, why are you yelling? And it's kind of like, have you seen the
I
mouse?
thought that was my cat, and I said,
I did too.
and I said, what is wrong with him?
I know. Me too. I thought the same thing.
That's very realistic. Just saying.
And now we add the horse to it. Jesus,
Oh, that's funny.
I'm afraid to open
You
this.
gonna alter that? That would be fun to alter.
That's why I bought it. I bought a whole bunch of board books.
That would be very fun to alter.
Here's the ducks.
Okay, that doesn't sound like a duck.
No, that's a sick duck.
Yeah.
Here's the-
Yeah. I think because there's no bass to it, because they have
No.
a deeper. The cat one they nailed. I think the cat they nailed.
yeah, they found the mouse. He's in there, and the cat's going. Have you seen a little gray mouse? I am hungry. So you have the nature with the cat.
That would be
The
really
last picture
sweet.
should show the cat tearing the mouse apart, but that wouldn't be. That's quite the board book. Look, that's all. That's it.
Oh, because it's got the sound things inside of it.
I
so
guess. But look at
it's-
that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, the battery's still good. No, I guess that's it. It's got the circuit in there for all that stuff. Actually, honestly, Colleen, when I saw this, I bought it for you. And I'm talking from like 2 years ago, I bought this. I said, Colleen needs this. So there's a lot of neat altering of board books. So I went to Goodwill and bought a whole bunch of board books, and I saw this one.
Oh, that's nice you thought of me. I think you would have fun altering that.
Oh,
Who
shut up.
wouldn't?
That's annoying. I'm sorry. It's annoying.
Well, I guess
Not that damn cat.
I stopped it. I put it down. I won't touch it again. I promise.
Well, I guess we'll get off of here. It's
Yeah.
been 3 hours or 3.5 hours, and we'll continue working on hers later on, and
And I'll post it when it's done. I might go back and find some more patriotic stuff.
and thank you for being here with us and hanging out on your 4th of July. We appreciate your company, and
Everybody have a great 4th.
Yes.
and be careful and be safe. Bye, everybody.
Take care, all.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Eileen. Bye, everybody.